Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Bel-Air the finale. It's been a long ride. Pause, but we here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Bel-Air the finale. I'm Mode IJ. We're gonna let it run one more time. All right, y'all, man. Let's go ahead jump into this, man. This is Bel-Air the finale. This season went by fairly quickly. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't make any other videos for Bel-Air. I didn't do a recap for this one. I'll probably drop it this weekend, but I was like, man, let's just hop in here, do the finale, do it live, do it the right way, the way that will want us to do it. You know what I mean? Like, we got to do this live, man. There was a lot that went on, but I need everyone to comment and tell me, where did, like, this isn't no trick question or nothing. I need someone to tell me what episode and when did Jazz hurt Hilary. I think I may have missed that. Can someone tell me? I got all the photos. Tell me an episode where Jazz actually hurt Hilary to the point this nigga has to apologize for everything that he's doing when she did everything. Everything he did was a reaction to the shit that she did. Can someone please tell me when and where did Jazz hurt Hilary? Because I don't remember seeing that. I don't know. I'm watching off the Peacock app. I don't know where y'all watching y'all's at, but I don't remember any episode where Jazz hurt Hilary. Every time it was Hilary hurting Jazz, and Jazz would do something to get even. Well, I won't even say to get even, because most of the time Jazz was just being Jazz. He was actually looking out for her. I remember Jazz was telling her to get from up under that IVBS contract. He was telling her about the influencer house. Yeah, I remember he was doing a lot of stuff. He let her ball to 6'4". I don't. Princess said he was ignoring her text the whole day of his meet and greet. Was he? Was he? Because at the meet and greet, remember the last text message, this was at the family reunion. He didn't go to the family reunion because she brought her bum ass ex-boyfriend to Aunt Viv's stuff. Remember, she hit him up after the family reunion when LaMarcus was at the house. So when did Jazz ever hurt her? When did Jazz, because at the meet and greet, she had it in her planner. She had it scheduled. She knew exactly when it was, but she goes ahead and makes her date the same day at her ex's crib. When did Jazz do her wrong? She didn't even text him good luck with this. This is after LaMarcus was at Aunt Viv's. This is after LaMarcus was at motherfucking the reunion. I was hoping I could swing by and talk to you because he didn't show up. Because he was hurt because you didn't tell him that your ex-boyfriend was going to be at your mom's event that you invited him to. See, when did Jazz when did he hurt her? Like, I don't like, no, I'm really trying to figure out so I can understand the storyline. We're at in episode 8. Before we jump into it, because for me, I was watching, I was like, damn, what Jazz do wrong? I don't remember Jazz doing anything. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's why we here for it. That's why we have the finale. We got to do it live, just so we can get everything straight and we can all be on the same page going into season 3. We know exactly what we're looking for. Because I'm kind of confused right now. I don't know, man. Episode 8. Now I'm looking at episode 8. Hold on, let me see if they interacted in 8. No, episode 8 is when she first went to his house, when she first seen it. So they were flirting and Jazz wasn't around in episode 8. Not that I can remember. Let me see. Nope. Jazz wasn't around. Episode 8. Remember, she said it hurts, but what was she doing? What was she doing? I tell you what she was doing. She was taking pictures in front of her billboard with her ex or with her new guy. When did Jazz hurt Hilary for him to have to do all this apologizing? Yeah, episode 8, Jazz wasn't even in the shit. We didn't even see him. I was about to say in the shit, but we didn't even see him. We didn't even know that Jazz was in the city. All we know is Jazz packed up and left. And in episode 7, he got hoodwinked by his best friend, aka his brother, William West Philly Will Smith. Remember, Will was telling him, you need to make up for all the shit that you did, when in reality, all he did was show up to support his girl at her mom's event, but she invited her ex. And he was hurt because this is after she made a promise to him that no one else would drive the car, Jazz. It would just be me. First thing we see, Ivy and that motherfucker pushing it. She didn't even want Jazz until Ivy was pushing up on him. So where did Jazz hurt her to the point where he's stepping up talking about love hurts? Yeah, it hurts. She's dealing with a rich nigga, an 8-figure nigga, and you over here hanging out with Will. That hurts. But hey, but hey. And if you remember, she set him up with her parents. Jazz was not prepared for that. And she knew good and damn well Viv and Phil did not like Jazz. Viv said that definitely wasn't her type. LaMarcus is her type. Phil even looked and said, Jazz ain't got no money. That ain't who you be talking to. So when she said, Jazz, I don't ever want to be hurt, she talking about this nigga LaMarcus. The only thing is she back with LaMarcus, and Jazz is the one that the consequences are hidden. He ain't got nothing to do with being hurt by this nigga LaMarcus. LaMarcus hurt you. Now Jazz, she taking it out on Jazz, but she back with LaMarcus. She on the first class up in the sky, fast lane. I won't change. Oh, the glamorous. Ooh, that floss GLAMROUS. Yeah. That's what she was at. Episode 7. Let me see. I ain't gonna lie to you. They did a hell of a job. I know we just joking around like right now with Jazz and Hilary, but they did a hell of a job with this series. I like the direction that it's going in. I was joking around earlier. Uncle Phil finally stood up like I wanted him to. We're gonna jump into this. We just doing a little, saying just trying to clear some things out. Stay Space said episode 7 at like 39 minutes. Let me see. 39 minutes. I remember in episode 7, she was flirting with another nigga though. Y'all remember that? Episode 7, Hilary was flirting with another nigga. I remember that too now. Where was Jazz at in episode 7? Let me see. Oh, episode 7, man, he was already out of his lane anyway. He knew good and damn well that money takes 24 to 48 hours to transfer over. He got that damn rush card. Going from savings to checking, it take like 2 days. It ain't no instant. It ain't your regular like Bank of America. You can just click over and transfer funds. He knew he ain't had no money. But she broke up with him for being broke. And he ain't even broke. He got the money. It just wasn't there. He knew he had the money. All he had to do was check his app and realize, oh, shit ain't in the checking. You got it? All right, thank you. I got you back. I got the next ones. Yeah, that's easy. But she broke up with that nigga for being broke. Stay said he called her superficial in episode 7 after she paid for dinner. True, she did. She did call him that. She did call him that. But the only thing that, hindsight is 2020. You remember here, we about to jump into the episode, but you remember this scene right here in the finale. She said maybe Jazz was right. So the whole time Jazz ain't heard her. Jazz was telling her the truth, giving her advice, just like he's been doing every single episode, just like Phil did, just like Aunt Viv did. But we see how Aunt Viv is acting in this scene towards Phil, and it kind of makes you realize where Hilary gets it from. Now let's go ahead and start it on Mo.J. This is the finale of Bel-Air. We taking it all the way back to the beginning of the episode. Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv is in here talking about what the hell we gonna do with Will. We found out that Doc is just as dirty as they can be. Doc got some dude in Lorenzo that allegedly been this nigga Lorenzo been snitching. I ain't say that. They just say he's cooperating. His charges got dropped. Now, Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv, they trying to figure out what they're going to do with Will. Because without basketball and the potential to lose everything, what is going to be Will's motivation? What is Will's motivation without basketball? Well, he was running for the Founders Award. Just because he's not playing basketball don't mean he going to stop going to school. He better be motivated to get them grades or be motivated to turn that Lexus key back on over. And the whole time, all this conversation is going on, Uncle Phil is thinking, God, I didn't give this nigga Doc $10,000. He done did all that to the contract, but ain't nothing changed up. Oh, and today we celebrating this 4 days sober. We haven't had a drink since Sunday. But we drinking high quality H2O. I told y'all gonna give me some orange juice. What's your first thought? You and your significant other, your nephew, well, your nephew-in-law, it ain't your real nephew, it's your nephew-in-law. After everything we've been through, what are you thinking right now that you got to get back into this criminal-minded Phillip Banks, Phillip Ghost Banks is what some people call him, Phillip, I don't know, but what are you thinking? Like, how are we going to motivate Will? Or are you thinking, how can I get my money back and get about this situation with Doc? whatever name. But if I'm Uncle Phil, I'm telling Will, nigga, you need to be in class, bro. All this hooping, like, first of all, now this is Southern California. I'm up here in the Yay, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they get up that early to just go hooping by the beach. Is that how it is in California? Like people skip school to go hooping at 8 in the morning? Cause Will, he wilding out. Will out here showing that West. See, that's that West Philly Will in him. Old boy out here airballing shots. Like, man, how tall are you? Probably like 6'9", 6'10". Will out here talking trash too. I say, all right, Will, let's see what you got, man. Let's see what you got. He airballing. Will in between the legs. You ain't got nothing, nigga. Get your hand down. You reach out, teach. Will over here dunking. I said, okay, look at Will. What's over here? This guy looking like, man, it's too early to be dunking like that. And this is a double rim too. You got to make sure you get all the way up over that, because if not, you're gonna be bruising your wrist. You're gonna be bruising that mug. Yeah, I got that one right there. I got this from a rim outside. Caught myself on the rim, you know what I'm saying? Back when I had the hops. But Will out here hooping early in the morning. Now, this is hooping so early, he haven't even went to school yet. So he's going to be sweaty. Like, that morning sweat is a different than, like, midday sweat, evening sweat. You know what I mean? When you go work out at night, that sweat in the morning, that sweat is different. Your body wasn't prepared for that. Your body ain't even woke up and stretched all the way yet. Just because you physically stretch, your body ain't stretched. 8 in the morning, you ain't supposed to be outside hooping. That vert ain't supposed to warm up like that. No, you gotta ease your way into it. This is more of a second, third period, the earliest. But Will went out here and he's hustling again. He's back on the block trying to make a couple of dollars for his name. Plus, man, he don't know what he's gonna do. He might as well get his street cred up, because Doc potentially is about to throw everything away. And look how hard he's sweating. It's too early to be sweating like that. And out of nowhere, Jazz popped up. See, Jazz needs to conserve his energy. He got to fight LaMarcus now. LaMarcus and stole his girl. You got to fight him. But he's like, hey, look, big dog, he don't know the better. He from Philly, man. They don't be hooping this early, man. That beach water. Ooh, yeah, that salt water. Ooh, that's doing something to my mind. Oh, my God. Hold on. Give us a second. Will, get out of here, man. You don't want no problem with this dude. He may not be able to hoop, but I seen him whoop 3, 4 niggas' ass at one time. They tried to jump him once, threw a basketball at his head. He blocked it. And boy, when he grabbed one, he slammed him. The other one tried running up. He punched him. The third dude, he ain't even want that. He's like, man, that's fucked up, man. We just playing basketball. Knowing the whole time his boy threw that basketball. So Jazz saves Will. And he's trying out for him. He's like, man, Will, what are you doing out here, man? Said, what are you doing here, Jazz? He said, man, this ain't West Philly. Now I'm looking at Jazz and I said, what is this? Now I rock, like, all right, he got the military camouflage on this side, leopard print on the sleeve, the army camo over here, like palm trees, cow. I said, some of the outfits that Jazz wear, I'm cool with. But like this outfit, I don't know what's going on here. And it's too early to be dressed like that. He know damn well he need to be a Cabin's vinyl. But he's trying to save Will, because at this point, Will is almost to the point where he's going to be like Carlton Banks. And what I mean by that is he might, hey, Carlton, you got a little bag of that stuff that you can spare? Let me get some. Because right now, the only thing that's going through his mind, Jackie played him. I'm not too sure about what's going on with Lisa. Carlton ain't on my side. The family really don't give a damn. This big dude just tried to hoop against me. I'm trying to get the Founders Award. Drew is still hating. So it's a lot of stuff. Plus, the big picture is I might lose basketball because of Doc. But luckily, Jazz was here, because it would have been an ugly day for Will. I don't know how he would explain that to Uncle Phil, that he got whooped playing some street basketball, when Uncle Phil is paying $10,000 for you to play legit basketball with Doc. Now Carlton's at the school, and you know one thing about Carlton, it don't matter where he at. He don't discriminate. It could be the bathroom, it could be the bowling alley, it can be the dinner table. His locker is one of his favorite places. The lacrosse gym. Uh, where else does Carlton get it in? Oh, the library. Mm, during BSU meetings, during protests. See, Carlton, he doesn't care. Whenever there's a second, give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Not for Carlton, it's give me a break. Give me. Like, damn, Carlton, you didn't even finish the song, Carlton. I thought you were just on Zanny. Carlton, whole time. Carlton on that cocaine, that real deal. That Franklin Saint. Well, never mind, not Franklin Saint. He ain't got nothing left. That nigga was begging for $10. He got that Tariq St. Patrick. He in there getting turned. And then this teacher here. You remember her? The one that's been in Carlton's ear the whole time. Oh, Carlton, you got it. You one of the only blacks. You could get it. You got it. She basically coming up like, Carlton, what's good? He like, damn, what the fuck's wrong with Carlton? Well, Carlton was in there just hitting a little bump, just a little. But it's pretty much sold up right now. Carlton, you're going to win the Founders Award. At this moment, did y'all think that Carlton was going to win, or they were going to give it to Will? Or you thought that this right here solidified it? Oh, JJ, yeah, I called Carlton one time. I called him one time. It was a fire drill, too. He was on the side of the stairs. I said, Carlton, what you doing over there, man? It's a fire, man. He said, oh, nothing. Yeah, I called Carlton a couple of times. Now, Will on the beach. And I'm telling you, this is an eventful morning here. These are the mornings I take. When I go on trips, anytime I'm near a beach in the morning, I ain't going to lie to you. No matter what I did the night before, no matter what we got planned the day of, when I hop up, I go straight down to the beach. I go down to the beach. I bring me some drink. It could be 7, 8 in the morning. But it's just something about me chilling on the beach that just, like a Eve song, let me blow your mind. I'll be out there like, damn, life is great. You ain't got no worries. And what I used to do, I used to take all my bottles. If you drank hen, Ciroc, this is back in like the early 2000s, and I'll fill it up with sand, white sand, depending on the beach you went to. Yeah, good times. But see, Will's out here and he's trying to clear his mind. And it's one thing about that sea breeze and that salt air. Oof, it does something to your spirit. It just cleans out your soul. You go out there with a cold, you just breathe in that ocean air. You just relax and you forget about everything. What's today? Thursday. I got a report due tomorrow. Man, I'm turning in on Monday. You forget about everything. But he calls up Lisa. Now, I'm not too familiar with Southern LA. How far is Bel-Air from Venice Beach? Because ain't traffic crazy in LA, like in the mornings? See, I got to see that. Oh, shit, we got a Bel-Air, San Jose? Okay, let me find out. Walking. No, I don't want walking. All right, from Bel-Air to Venice Beach is 43 minutes, well, 33 minutes in the car. But I'm assuming in the morning time it's gonna be more traffic. So about an hour up here. So this nigga Will got up to Venice Beach at around 7. So you just take the 405. Oh, it's a straight shot. The 405 to the 187. It's 187 on the undercover cop. Not bad. Not bad. So about an hour to get there and then an hour back. Now, Will's talking to her and he's asking her, why did you come? And she said, because you were my friend, Will. I wanted to be your friend. I wanted to be there for you. Now, these two, they had on and off relationship. And we know that she used to date Carlton back in the OG season 1. Well, prior to season 1, they weren't dating. Not that we seen. But they knew each other and we knew that they had a past. And I mean, this is high school. I guess this is how things work. I never had a high school girlfriend, so I don't know how this is. But Will's out here and he's trying to figure out what the hell he got going on and how is he going to make it through this. And Lisa's telling him straight up, listen, life ain't going to be easy. If life was easy, then we all will be out on that beach at 8 in the morning. But life ain't easy. Some of us, we got to get up and go to work. Will, he's fortunate enough that he doesn't have to get up and go to work because he gets an allowance and he got a new car. But Lisa is here to tell him that, Will, you just got to stay on your grind and things are going to work out for you. And Will's starting to realize that, you know what? Lisa might be the best one for me because we know Jackie the sipper like to sip a little liquor. Lisa's the good one for him. What y'all think? With Jazz and Hilary, I mean, not Jazz, with Will and Lisa, because everybody got partnered up this episode. Everyone had a partner and do-si-do, except for Carlton. Well, Carlton's girl was the white girl. So everyone had a partner this episode, except for Carlton and Jazz. Do you think that Lisa and Will's relationship is going to affect Carlton going into season 3? Well, once season 3 arrives, with him going to rehab. And remember, he bought did she have that bracelet on? Did she have that bracelet on with Will? She better not still be wearing that bracelet. That boy there worked his butt off for it. Let me see if we can see her hand. No, I ain't seeing nothing. The Black Student Union, though, they got cool t-shirts. That shirt look tight. Now, over at the crib, you know, Hilary be doing her thing in the kitchen, y'all. We got to give her that. We give Hilary a hard time, but we got to give her credit. When she get in that kitchen, Hilary be doing her thing. Hilary was on the rise to being one of the best new chefs ever, but she got on the internet, started yapping at the mouth, lost all that. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter because LaMarcus is here to save the day, and he said, bonjour. He said, you ain't lost your touch. He's like, oh, thank you. He's like, you know, we might need that. We did all those classes in AP French. I'm like, okay, they were learning French. I learned Spanish in school. Didn't retain it, but I learned it. He talking about, listen, let's go to France. You and me, let's go to France. How that sound? How that sound? Y'all with that? Y'all, is that player? Is that player? Are we putting that in player, taking it to France? Like, where are we putting that at? I mean, it is LaMarcus. It is LaMarcus. Hey, it is LaMarcus. Is that player? Is that romantic? Is that like, hey, I'm stepping up. I'm trying to show her I can do what needs to be done? Where we putting LaMarcus at? Y'all know I was against LaMarcus last week because they tricked me with that football game. But this week, where we putting LaMarcus at? My dog is stepping up. He told her, whatever you need, I got it. Whatever you want, I got it. Don't worry. I got to give you credit, man. I got to give you credit for that one. Even though he probably has some business over there, but that's how you do it. You got to, you know what I'm saying, mix the business with a little bit of pleasure. Plus, if they putting you on a PJ, why not? But you ain't find no private jet over there. LaMarcus ain't got that kind of bread. Not from no California, yeah. They're going to be on Delta Economy Plus. Right up front, big seats, lay down, go to sleep. I ain't ever flew up there though. I only walked by and just looked like, I can only imagine. I was in my back seat against the window, not. But LaMarcus wants her to go to France, and right now she's looking at it. She's like, I don't know, I got a couple of things to do. And he's like, well, the offer stands, and I want you to come with me. Y'all think Hilary should go though? Or should Hilary just, they just got back to talking. It's been a while. Or is she comfortable enough to go with him over there? He got the origami swans back here. What's this? So when he was talking about cooking, was she gonna be cooking over there? He on some Tariq St. Patrick. He want to go to friends and have her cook. Nigga. Even I ain't that cheap. We going to friends. We going out to eat. We going out. I'm about to go buy some food. I'm not about to cook at the crib. We going to friends. We going to friends. But he got Hilary thinking. He said, Hilary, I want you to come to France with me. Since I'm back in your life, I just want us to be us. Is there any way we can get that old thing back? And right now, she's really thinking about it. Now, Uncle Phil, he working his butt off. And that's why I wore this Nautica sweater. I said, man, this is something Uncle Phil wear. Now, he wouldn't wear Nautica. This just regular. But my man, Uncle Phil, I said, you know what? Let me be semi-professional since we're going to look at the new offices. Now, he's looking out over LA, and Erica showed up. I said, okay, Erica. I'm looking at Erica like, we about to go on a picnic? What we about to do? When you going dressed like this? I'm not. I'm at the office, baby. Not baby. Erica. My bad. I can't. Where we going dressed like this, Erica? This ain't to see the new law firm, is it? She's like, oh, what are you doing here? He said, oh, well, guess what, man? I got the Phillip Banks and Associates. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be our new offices. I'm still gonna be a consultant for y'all. She looking like, I just said we was gonna hire you. He said, yeah, I'm gonna take that check, but I'm gonna have my own office and start my own law firm so I can think about the future. I said, damn, Uncle Phil is legit. He on top of, I wouldn't even thought about that, but he a lawyer, so he way smarter than me. He way smarter than me. I was like, how is he gonna do that? And then he was like, man, y'all just gonna hire me as an outside consultant. But I was like, why would they do that? Why would they pay you that money for it? And then he said, because a lot of their clients, they're minorities. They already deal with me. I know them. So she's looking at it like, this nigga Phillip Banks, he done did it again. Esquire, that's what we're gonna call him. Esquire, he done did it again. So Uncle Phil done finagled the game. This is prime time finessing right here. He just got a bigger check than he has ever seen. He's using that, still having them pay him and starting his own firm. And he's gonna be at his own firm. If y'all need me, call me. But I won't be over there. I'll come sit in on the big meeting. But if it ain't a $25 million deal or above, me and Phillip, no, anything under $25 million, Phillip Banks will send me over there and I'll go sit in the meetings. It got to be over $25 million deal for Phillip Banks to show back up. I said, this nigga nice. What I would give to learn up under him or Davis, boy. These two brothers, they doing their thing. Now, Uncle Phil's playing the game smoothly, though. We got to give him a little bit of credit because we find out a little bit later on when he's talking to Jazz about the whole situation. But he's telling her, listen, you still got me, too. Because remember, she said, oh, this is going to be fun. I always get what I want. Hey, I'm sorry, Erica, but Uncle Phil is married. Now, if you go down to office 307, yeah, janitor 307, office 307, that's my number. That's my office number, 307, no matter what. You go down there, you can holler at Mo. But as of right now, Uncle Phil ain't falling for that hoopla. You come up here looking good, smelling good. That ain't gonna work. Not over here, it ain't gonna work. Is Uncle Phil, is he doing the right thing? Is he doing the right thing with Erica, like starting his own firm with the money that they giving him? Was that a good move? Now, Erica not trash. Erica got him a new job. Erica got him a new law firm. Erica's helping out. Smell good in here too. What fragrance is that, Erica? Mm, okay. Whew. Boy, Uncle Phil, woo, I don't know how you do it, brother man. Don't know how you do it, brother man. Curvin said, yeah, it's a good idea. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, damn, this is smart. I wouldn't have thought of this. But he already reeled them in. They were already sold. So at this point, they ain't had no other option. They got to bring them in because all the deals that he did. What's the contract that they gave back to James and them? The Garrison contract. So Uncle Phil did what he was supposed to do. He looked out for every. Damn, Uncle Phil is an A. Uncle Phil is nice. And Uncle Phil was not lying to Carlton. He's making everybody's lives better. That's one thing Uncle Phil has done. Every single person on the show, if they deal directly with Phil, their life has got significantly better. That's facts. That's facts. You name a character, I guarantee everyone got in a better situation dealing with Uncle Phil than before. Yeah, I can't think of anybody that failed with Uncle Phil. I mean, that's what's up, though. Now, Viv and Janice, they have their little meeting. Janice don't even know what's going on right now. Janice is just like, I got to talk to you about a couple things. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing a lot for you. That seems to be the theme of things. Everybody assumes that they're doing something for somebody. Now, Uncle Phil is legit doing something for everybody. But Janice is saying, listen, there's been some talk over at the Neiman Foundation about, you know what I'm saying, your artwork and stuff. But I came here to talk to you about that. On top of, can you believe they trying to give up the executive director job? After all I did for you, Viv said, all you did for me, you ain't did nothing for me, nigga. You been going after me the whole time we been here. So I'm Viv is trying to figure out what is Janice talking about. And then saying that she's going after the ED when we seen the two white ladies and came over here and asked her. They came and asked her because we know Janice was on there. Janice was the one writing them bad reviews. I ain't silly. I know what's going on. Some of these reviews don't even seem legit. Created 3 days ago. This artwork is tasteless. Oh yeah, that's Janice talking. That's Janice talking. We ain't writing tasteless on no comments. So Janice found out that they trying to get her the hell up out of there. They're gonna get an executive director position to Viv. Now she's thinking Viv is the one that went behind her back and did this. But Joan, even though I'm not really a big fan of Joan, that's my boy G's girl. But even she said, if the person ain't doing their job, if you can do it better, replace them. I said, that's right. That's right. Won't he do it? So Janice and Viv, they beefing. When we just found out that last week or the week before, they be in the hot tub, they be kicking it, they be talking about life. Back on college campus, my bad, Bel-Air Academy. So I'm kind of confused on the time here also. I'm kind of confused on the time frame that we're in because it's basketball season and they talking about going into like the semifinals to go to state. That's usually like around February, March, ain't it? Not even that late. But anyway, they show up to campus after class, well, after first class. Drew's looking, he a little upset because he sees Will. And of course, Will, he skipped first. He skipped first class, went to go hoop, got Lisa back on his side, came back for second period and pissed Drew off. Drew said, wait a minute, you both skipped class and then you guys come in here hopping and skipping around? Now, Will gave Drew that look and Drew looking like, wait a minute, he was with my girl. Drew, it's best you don't say nothing. But she said, Drew, if you got something to say, you need to say it. He's looking, he's like, what are you guys doing? She said, oh, Drew, give me a break. He's looking at her like, I'm being for real. Why would you go out there with him? You know how he is. Him and Carlton, that family, they're fucking crazy, man. She said, I know you released that video. He said, they be admitting to stuff too quick. As soon as she would just say, I heard you released the video. I know you did that. I'm like, man, I ain't, man. First of all, where would I get the video from? Lisa. Somebody sent it to me. My phone went off too. You heard mine say cling. I said, oh, who sent this to me? Lisa been hanging around Will too much too. I told you, look, these last couple of episodes, Lisa don't be coming to school in a regular uniform like everybody else. Even Will got a tie on. Lisa came up here with a corduroy blue cut jacket on. I said, Lisa, I don't think that's in the motherfucking manual for appropriate attire on Bel-Air Academy campus. But she's turning up on Drew and she don't want nothing to do with him because he released that footage. And plus, she got a shoulder to lean on now by the name of William. Now, Carlton over here, he getting crunk. He back over there with Connor. He's showing off like, yeah, man, it is what it is with me. You know what I mean? Fuck Will. Fuck my parents. F everybody, man. Life is a beach. I'm just playing in the sand. So he hanging with the white kids, but we know he back on that. We good. We good. He back on that sugar. He back on that sugar. And he kicking with the posse. Now, Will know something is wrong with his cousin because they've been living together for a whole year almost now. And it's to the point where it's the same thing every week. Oh, it's the same old song. Just a different beat since you've been gone. Oh, it's the same old song. Do 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 do. You're sweet, you're sweet. But Will is concerned about his cousin, man. What up, One Journey? And then we start picking it up. We start picking it up now. Uncle Phil come home. Uncle Phil comes home and he says, hey, babe, you remember that deal over at Clark and them? It's going to fall through. And also, Phillip and Associates, we can get that thing kicking off. She said, oh, Phil, shut up. Phil said, what happened? She said, Janice is threatening to go to the newspaper, go to the media, and try to say it's two black women going at it and saying that I'm just a puppet. And Neiman Foundation, they coming after me. All Phil said was, maybe step away from it if it's gonna stress you out. That, oh, Phil, he didn't even say nothing. All he did was say, hey, the deal's gonna go through, and then she got mad because of her shit. This ain't got nothing to do with Phil, and she mad at Phil. Oh, Phil. I said, what did he do? That's right, pretty girl. Just cause I had one, maybe two bumps, maybe 7, 10, or 20. No, what? 6, 7. It was 14. But that don't mean I'm a junkie. What up, Tima? Hey, Phil didn't do anything wrong, and he got slammed on. All he said was, baby, you step away. She said, oh, Phil, why is it whenever I need to do something, I wish I had time to just, I said, whoa. How are you mad at Uncle Phil because Janice said you went behind her back and she gonna go up to the media against you? That's your beef with Janice. You knew they offered you that job. Why you ain't gonna talk to Janice? Why you mad at Uncle Phil because you got into some beef? I said, Uncle Phil just came home. Uncle Phil just got his new office. Is she yelling at Uncle Phil? Uncle Phil, shut up. And Uncle Phil looking like me, and she's scared of what? Michael says she's scared. She's scared of what? What the media gonna say? What the media gonna say? Oh, Vivian Banks is a puppet. That check from Neiman Foundation is gonna say, Vivian Banks. It ain't gonna say nothing else. It's gonna say Vivian Banks. It's gonna have paid to the order on the back. She's gonna have to sign that and then go put it in the bank. Who give a fuck what the media talking about? Scared? You being scared don't mean take it out on me. I didn't do nothing. All I told her, well, this is Uncle Phil talking. All I told you was, hey, if it's too much stress, just step away from it for a minute. She said, oh, why do I always just got to give it? He wasn't saying be done with it. He just said step away for a minute if it's too much for you right now. It's really that simple. I don't understand. What up, Vonnie? Tima says she thinks he's setting her up to work at the new firm. What is Aunt Viv gonna do at the law firm? Paint the walls? her background is art literature or art history. What's she gonna do at the law firm? Paperwork? Look, he's not telling you to stop anything. He's just saying if it's too much right now, then step away from it. I understand. And she said, oh, Phil is always with you. I said, damn. Give me a second. I said, damn, Uncle Phil don't ever support her. I said, Uncle Phil don't ever support her. And then I brought up evidence from last season. Uncle Phil spent $20,000 on your project. On your project, he put $20,000. What do you mean he don't ever help and do anything that you want to do? He does everything to support and help. Why are you yelling at him? Because you got into beef with Janice. You told Joan the other week that, oh, we cool, we be in the jacuzzi. Then you could have talked to her and told her, hey, they coming, you know what I'm saying? See, you got caught up in your bullshit. When Janice showed up, you should have told her. That should have been the first thing. Hey, man, they thinking about giving me the executive director position. I know you got it, but they came to me. I'm just giving you a heads up. But she ain't do none of that. She hid everything. One journey said, "Take care of your drug son." I mean, she at the house all day. You can't tell that Carlton's nose is bleeding more than often. Air ain't that dry out here. But she yells at Uncle Phil again because, you know, she mad. Pretty Girl Love Trap says she got the light skin Viv energy. Yeah, like OG on Viv. You think Janice would have came over to the house and got disrespectful like that? She would have told her, take it to the media. Old school Viv would have got on Janice's ass. Old school Viv may have got the throwing hands in there. You never knew it. Old school Viv. Like OG Viv, oh man, she was different. Oh yeah, she was different. You think Janice would have came up in the house and said some slick shit like that? Old school, oh, Aunt Viv back in the day, she went to the police station cussing niggas out. Aunt Viv didn't care back in the day. Aunt Viv back in the day, if Phillip said some slick shit, she'll clown Uncle Phil. But she sure wasn't yelling at this nigga like this unless he did something with. That's different. If Uncle Phil got in trouble with Will and Carlton, like if they were doing some silly shit and they got caught, then Aunt Viv would definitely yell at Phil then. But it is what it is, man. She got a little frustrated. I'm not gonna say she was mad. Well, she was mad at him, but she was just frustrated more. I get it, but I wouldn't have been tripping. I would have told Janice, man, take your old ass on down and then tell them niggas. Tell them Mo is the puppet. Make sure you tell them niggas Mo is Kermit the Frog though. Mo ain't Gonzo. Mo is Kermit the Frog. If you gonna tell him I'm a puppet, make sure you say that Mo is Kermit the Frog. Yeah, Mo Kermit the Frog. Y'all remember the song? Muffin babies, we make our dreams come true. Muffin babies will do the same for you. When your room looks kind of weird and you wish that you weren't there, just close your eyes and make believe, and you can be anywhere. Yeah, make sure you tell them that Mo is a Muppet. He's motherfucking Kermit the Frog. Yeah, we're gonna draw something tonight. That's why I'm trying to kind of get through this, but I'm still gonna try to be entertaining. But we do gotta draw a finale photo because we got power right after this. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you know the Muffin Baby song, put a one in the chat. Muffin babies will make our dreams come true. Muffin babies will do the same for you. When your room looks kind of weird and you wish that you weren't there. Yeah, you know, I be knowing the stuff, man. I be remembering little stuff like that. Oh, yeah, Kendall, we going to draw. Hold on. Let me get it. I got to move a few things out the way because I got it set up already. Let me see. Yeah, so we're going to draw something for the finale. So start coming up with some ideas. Now, this is going to be a quicker draw, probably like 30 minutes. Probably like a 30-minute just collectively. I'm going to be joking around about the show once we finish, but kind of give me some ideas so I can start throwing little sketches up there and we can finish it off. But right now, we got to come up with a lot of artwork, especially with Aunt Viv taking this executive director position. We need stuff for season 3. Oh, we still got to tag Coco Jones and tell her that we need her to promote our artwork. We doing this for her. This ain't for us. We doing it for her. We want her to get enough money that she don't have to depend on LaMarcus, so she can still chase her dreams and not forget about her dreams like Aunt Viv told her. Candy said, muffin, 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 baby, baby, muffin, baby. Now, Will's upstairs and he's talking to his mom. He on FaceTime. Uncle Phil was right. It took me 2 seasons, Mom. I didn't realize that Uncle Phil was really a good man. He told me not to trust these niggas, man. He said, don't put all your trust in somebody. And I put all my trust in the doc, Mom. And this nigga Doc done played me. How can I go back and tell him I need him when I just told him I don't need him, Mom? She said, Will, don't even look at it like that. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes the devil's gonna be on your shoulder. Now, Will's trying to hold back the tears. She's like, but Will, trust me, you're out there. You're gonna make the right decision. You're a young man. This is your journey. We all make mistakes. We all trip. We all fall. But it's up to you to try to figure out what to do, not only to help you, but to help everyone else that was around that situation with Doc, when we know that Doc was screwing people over. And Will's looking at it. He said, you're right, Mom. I could do better for myself. I know I should have listened to Uncle Phil. I've been wilding out. So it's just the middle of the daytime. Will skipped school, went down to the beach. Him and Lisa got back better. He got to beefing with Drew. He found out that Carlton's hanging back with the white crew. Now he on the phone with his mama talking about how can I fix all the nonsense that I done put myself in, because the girl I was telling you about, oh, Mom Jackie is amazing. Her ass is scamming just like her goddamn uncle. Oh, man. So Vi's looking like, at least he's doing it out there, because if he was in West Philly right now, he'd be out shooting people. That's just Will's character. Now, Hilary shows up and she only had that little bitty suitcase. You know what I'm saying? She had the extra. You got the big suitcase, and back in the day, you used to have a big suitcase, and on the inside, they had a little suitcase in there. Yeah, she got one of the old school suitcases. She comes over and gets some advice because she's about to go to France. Paris. The city of love, they say. I never found love over there, but they say it's a city of love. I went to the city of love the first time I ever did. I took the woman I loved, and guess what? We ain't together no more. That is not the city of love. That is not, that was the beginning of the end. So maybe this is a good thing for Jazz, because I went over there and my life experience told me that Paris is not the city of love. So maybe it doesn't work out if she goes on this trip with LaMarcus and it works out for Jazz. Just going off of my life experience. I don't know. But she shows up and she's trying to get some advice. Now, this is where things get tough, because you got to listen to both parents. Now, me, I'm looking at it like, which parent does she need to, who does she need to listen to? She said, should I go to Paris? And she says, listen, don't let LaMarcus cloud your judgment and stop you from doing what you set your dreams out to do. And Uncle Phil is saying it's good to have someone that you can, I won't say lean on, but someone you can depend on. Like if you're going to be in a relationship, you want to make sure that somebody can look out for you. Now, I'm not saying you got to be LaMarcus. You ain't got to have LaMarcus money, but you want to be able to depend on that person you look across. Now, Aunt Viv is on the other side saying, but never forget your dreams, no matter what they talk about. Don't let the money blind you. But Uncle Phil is saying, but if they're not harming you or doing anything bad to you and they mean good, and you guys are back to talking, then why not go? See where it goes. You know what I mean? LaMarcus don't seem like the type that's going to do anything. He seems caring, like he likes her. Now, Uncle Phil is saying, hey, do it. Because he sees himself in LaMarcus. He don't see himself in Jazz. Now, Aunt Viv is saying, don't let that money fool you. Don't let that money fool you. Don't forget to do your do. Now, I don't know what she was getting at when she was telling Phil, because they were shooting shots at each other. Now, this is wrong to do it in front of the kid. Because she was shooting shots at him, and he was just trying to explain LaMarcus' side because, you know, he's trying to give her the good on going on this trip. Bill wasn't trying to do none of that. Bill wanted Hilary to know, chase your dreams. That's kind of ironic, ain't it? Aunt Viv is telling Hilary to chase her dreams after everything she's been through, but in season 1, she told Hilary not to chase her dreams and tried to get her into corporate America. You remember that? I kind of remember that. Remember? Hilary's dream, TikToks, do shit like that, cook food. She said, no, I'm going to get you into like the professional side. That wasn't Hilary's dream. And if we remember correctly, you stopped painting on your own to become a professor, an art historian, or whatever it was. You did all of that. Last season, the reason we got this board up to start drawing stuff is because you said you didn't have enough time. But for 2 seasons, we've seen you at the house with more than enough time. And that's all provided because of Uncle Phil. Not saying Aunt Viv ain't doing her thing, but Uncle Phil is up busting his ass every single day, making sure that the family is straight. And I've been saying this for the last 2 seasons. They just walking over Uncle Phil, and I don't like how they doing his character because this ain't the Uncle Phil that I know. What Uncle Phil tell Will and them? we? we? This Uncle Phil is getting pushed over. Will and tricked off $10,000. Carlton got the car stolen. Ashley skipped in school, doing all kinds of shit. All he wants is for his family to be regular. No, Carlton isn't the child that he asked for. He asked for a healthy child, and right now, Carlton's body is deteriorating right in front of us because he on that stuff, that book of sugar. So it gets to the point. No, hey, Kendall, I'm telling you, I'm not making up anything. You guys stop me when I make up something. I'm giving you guys the what we seen on the TV today. This is what happened. Was Aunt Viv taking shots at Phil? Yes or no? Put yes in the comment if she was taking shots at Uncle Phil during this whole back and forth. I'm not making this stuff up. That's one thing I'm not going to do. I'll make up a storyline, but when I'm giving you the storyline, it's going to be the storyline. You know what I mean? I'll make up one, but this is the storyline. I'm just telling y'all what I saw. I said, this ain't even necessary. You still mad that Janice is talking about going on TV and beefing with you. Oh, that's all I'm saying. But it eventually gets down to, so should I go? She said, I don't do what you want. And she storms off when Hilary is really looking for advice, when we know that she goes to you for more advice in relationships, because we've seen that throughout the season and last season. And Uncle Phil said, you know what? Just do whatever feels good for you. And Hilary really doesn't get any advice, but she gets some advice, I guess. Chase your dreams. Find somebody that's nice and likes you. Don't forget to chase your dreams. Don't get caught up in their nonsense. Chase your dreams and do what you want to do. Do whatever is good for you. That's the only thing I got out of this. Now back at campus, Carlton in here high as hell. Drew in here hating like hell. Carlton's like, all right, guys, so mental health is real serious. And I agree, it is. Now everyone leaves and we get this one-on-one. And Drew said, I'm impressed, young Carlton. I'm impressed. But everybody knows who you are, nigga. You a fraud. I don't know how to spell fraud, but we gonna call you a fraud. I said, damn, Drew, you don't know how to spell fraud? He said, I don't need to. I'm looking at it. Carlton took that as a sign of disrespect. You can't even spell fraud. He said, Carlton, you may fool everybody, but you don't fool me. I know exactly who you are, and you know who you are. Nigga, you ain't really like that. You ain't nothing but a 2-bit junkie. They let white boys call you the N-word. You ain't nothing more, nothing less. Now, Carlton, he's looking at it like, damn, this nigga Drew on my head. I gotta go get another hit in right now. I got to. You know, that's the first thing that popped in his head. When Drew came up here, he was like, let me hit this nigga. But nah, I just got the Founders Award and we tripping off mental health. Let me chill. But boy, when I get up out of here, I'm hitting that locker. So Drew calls him a fraud. I'm looking at Carlton like, man, what you gonna do? I just walked by with the mop bucket. I said, what you gonna do? Hey, matter of fact, hey, y'all break it up, man. Drew, you too big to be trying to fight Carlton. I know he snuck you over at the bowling alley, but yeah, y'all break this on up. I can't have y'all fighting in here. I ain't trying to clean up blood off the carpet. So Drew calls him out. The school don't even know. I forgot what her name was, Miss BSU. She up there and she like, look, if we can get Carlton through here, this is gonna be good on my resume. Because everybody's benefiting from everybody. When we get back to Uncle Phil's crib, hey, Uncle Phil, I got to talk to you real quick. You know what I'm saying? That doc situation, we need to have a little heart to heart. Nike said, hey, we need y'all to wear all blazers. They all got Nike blazers on? Hell yeah. Nike said, we're going to come drop the bag off. We want all Nikes in this scene. Uncle Phil said, I ain't wearing no Nikes. I'm going to have me some dress shoes on. But Will shows up with the team, and he's saying, man, thanks. Thanks, Phil. Look, I know even without this basketball stuff, I'll be straight if something ever came out. You will make sure I'm straight tomorrow. But what about my teammates? Because they all believed and trust in Doc also, but Doc has been playing us. Doc has been playing us. And they start explaining everything that Doc's doing. Now, Doc is breaking off that bread, though. I give him that. For $10,000, I better be getting something out of it because just hoops ain't going to be enough. Just hoops ain't going to be enough if I'm paying $10,000. You know what I mean? But they said the guy in the red said he paid for my dog food. They paying for gas, books, insurance. So we got to give Doc a little bit of credit. Now, everybody was saying that Doc is evil. Doc is crooked. And I was agreeing. I still do because we know what he's really into. But he was at least trying to help these kids out. It was a risk, but if they don't get caught. Now, I don't agree with it, but because he was doing some shady shit, like basically selling them off to colleges. But Uncle Phil's listening. He's like, all right, cool. So now not only do I have to worry about my own kids, I got to worry about these other niggas on the basketball team too. Got it, Will. Don't worry about it. Now Janice shows back up. And Janice is she's trying to hear what Viv got to say. But she ain't trying to hear what Viv got to say. Now I give Viv credit here. Because Viv was like, the reason Viv was doing this, and I was like, hey, this is a good move right here, Viv. So I don't dislike Viv. I'm just saying, some things she do is questionable. But right here, this was a good move. She said, hey, look, basically, this shit's going to happen whether you want to or not. But what we can do is make it look good. I go ahead, release this to the press. You know what I'm saying? Show how good you did over the years. Ooh, wonderful mentor. And then you just going to hand it over to me. That way we both look good in this situation because they taking the job. Janice, listen to me. I joke around a lot on this channel. I try to entertain, but Janice, let me tell you something. You might as well step down, take this severance package, make you maybe $250,000. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna pay you $250,000 over like the next 15 years or something like that. Take that and just step down. Don't let them hit you up on a Monday morning like they did Don Lemon. You thinking that your job is good. Then you get a call from your agent, and the agent said, nigga, you ain't got no job no more. No, I'm headed to work. No, you not. You ain't got no job. Janice, release this statement. It's the best thing you can do. Or, hear me out. This is just random right here. This is just random. Or, stay there, let them fire you, and hire Phillip Banks to be your lawyer. Yeah, hire Phillip Banks to be your lawyer to sue the Neiman Foundation where his wife works at. That if you want to be petty, that's how you get to be petty. Sue them for collusion. Yeah, it's an inside collusion right here, and that's the puppet right there. Ooh, now that would be petty. But I give Aunt Viv credit for this. This is a good move. Another move I wouldn't have thought of, because for me, I wouldn't care what Janice went to the media and said anyway. I was, oh well, nigga. The first I get paid every month, so. Now back at the crib, Doc's crib, that is. He got the Star Golden Goose jacket on. Lorenzo shows up, and we find out who Lorenzo is. We look at Lorenzo, we thinking, oh, this is the tough guy? This is the guy that got Doc in the headlock? This is the guy that got Doc scared that he's going to blow everything up? This is the guy here, Doc? Lorenzo? This is Lorenzo? But then we find out about Lorenzo's dark past. A little breaking and entering here, a little assault charge there, petty theft there. Wait a minute. Gun charges. Give me that paperwork again. What is that? Say gun charges? I didn't see that in the file. Oh, here we go, right here. Gun charges, 2011. 3 guns, 2 silencers, a shotgun, 4 AR style pistol. You had some Dracos on you? Okay. $8,700 in cash. Damn, Lorenzo, how'd you get out of this with all those? You got all these other charges. How'd you get rid of this? Well, Lorenzo says, well, you know, I don't know nothing. And then Phillip said, well, when I dug into your file, it said you knew a couple of police officers. It said you was your friend or something like that, some of that nature. Maybe you use your friends. Lorenzo's sitting there and he's denying, because that's what you're supposed to do right now. You got to call they bluff. You don't know what they talking about. You don't know what they know. So until you know what they know, don't say nothing. Now, Uncle Phil starts flexing the big guns. And he says, well, I got friends down at the police station also. Chief of police. Good friend. He's not a good friend. They were beefing, but it is what it is. He can still make that call. So Lorenzo's looking at it like, nigga know the what the fuck did these niggas know? And Uncle Phil said, look like you've been cooperating with your friends down there so you can get out of jail. You know, with one phone call, I can put all that on the internet. Lorenzo looking like, you could do what? He said, yeah, I could put all your paperwork on the internet. Lorenzo's looking like, oh, I'm out. I ain't got nothing to do with this. But when he gets up, oh, yeah, Geoffrey is waiting on him. And Geoffrey told him to sit your ass down. This meeting ain't over. That's one thing about Geoffrey. Geoffrey is very sneaky. You see Geoffrey sneak up a lot in these episodes. 2 times in this episode, actually. But Lorenzo sees Geoffrey, and I'm thinking, okay, he got a box and a beard. Let me go ahead and sit down because this man is crazy. This man is a hired assassin. He ain't got no grays in his beard. He ain't got no grays in his hair. Oh yeah, this dude, he wake up every day. He get fresh as hell. And if someone's doing security and they pull up on you in a motherfucking suit like this, trust me, you don't want no problems. And this is early in the morning too. You don't want any issue. No, this ain't early in the morning. What is this? This is the evening. Yeah, this is the afternoon. But you don't want no problems here. I'll tell you that right now. So Lorenzo turns back around because Lorenzo been telling. Now they got this contract. How much do y'all think the buyout was for Lorenzo? Because they said it was going to be double whatever the initial contract was. Y'all think above 100,000? Like maybe 200, 250? What we talking? I hate to be the guy, but what we talking? $250. You know the crazy thing about this? The whole argument was over a little petty beef from back in the day. But just hear where I'm about to go with this. So they were arguing over accepting dope money, street money. Doc is trying to go legit and help out the kids. Uncle Phil is trying to help out the kids. Lorenzo said, oh, now you're too good for that money? You forgot where you came from? Now they're going to pay him out double. Let's just say it's $250. Uncle Phil told this nigga, I don't care if you take the money, start your own team, and do that with them kids. But you're not going to do it. They gave him money and told him to go finesse other kids and bring dope. They put other kids in harm for $250,000. I said, Uncle Phil, you can't legally say that, man. I said, I know I didn't just catch a lawyer saying nothing. Like, Uncle Phil said, take the money, go make your own team and do what you want. Bring drug money in over there. So Uncle Phil is putting other kids at jeopardy. When Journey said it's inappropriate to sign a contract without representation on both sides. Well, I mean, they dirty right now. And this is really a blackmailing tactic. But this is what Doc was saying where I need that gangster feel at. Because really, if he really wanted to go to court and say, hey, man, they had me sign this under distress, then they ain't going to do nothing but get on the stand and say, well, he's funneling drug money through, you know what I'm saying? So it's just going to mess up everybody. And he's going to go to jail. Or if he doesn't sign, then they're going to put him out as a snitch online, and it's really going to hurt him in the street. So, I mean, that's the dark side of Uncle Phil, man. Sometimes when you at home, you know how it is. Sometimes you always hear parents say it, and they don't really mean it literally. I mean, some of them do, and them people are the scum of the earth, but I just got to get away from them kids. I need a time away, but they still love their kids. They come back to them. They just need the weekend away. That's all. But if Lorenzo gets called out as a snitch in the streets, ain't gonna be no more dope money. He gonna be on here with me talking about, yeah, man, the good times, man. Back when I was over at Zenith, I would have said I ain't doing no buyout. I want to keep my partnership. I'm just gonna keep it legit. I mean, I wouldn't have did no buyout. Go ahead, drop that paperwork. Let them know. Let them know Lorenzo did it. Let the whole community know that Lorenzo told. Lorenzo, like, man, I'm about 45 right now, man. I ain't into that shit no more. What up, Princess Jasmine? I mean, it's a cool show. I'm not gonna lie. Bel-Air did a good job. They did a good job, and I'm kind of shocked that we already went through 2 seasons. It seemed like this season just started, and it seemed like we just watched season 1 also. But it's a good ass show, man. I like that they have a little bit of the dark side to it, but They still keeping it, you know what I'm saying, kind of PG-13, but focusing on Will. You know what I mean? Now, right after this, you see Will, he down at the park, back at Venice. So they went to Venice this morning. They came back to Venice later on, got a couple of kids from Zenith, bring them down here. We about to get some hoops on with the Bel-Air squad, the Bulldogs. We trying to make it to the semifinals. The Bel-Air Bulldogs. And that's how you know they rich. That's how you know Bel-Air Academy got some money. They got the authentic soccer mom minivan. Bel-Air Athletics. Oh yeah, Bel-Air is only getting the latest. This is the 2023 right here. Who got a van? Anybody in here drive a van? I always wanted one of them old school vans that you can have TVs in. They had the elevated top. I always wanted one of those for the family, but my parents, we couldn't afford one. I always thought that'd be cool to have a van with a ladder on the back that we can play up on the roof. But Bel-Air shows up, and Will's talking about, yeah, man, we about to hoop outside when y'all trying to get ready for the semifinals. We about to hoop outside. Y'all gonna be playing against some niggas, some hoopers, some ballers. So just make sure you tighten up them boots and let's get it. But coach tells Will, hey, look, I know you're off the team, but this is what I wanted to see from you. I wanted to see you step up and be a leader and do what's best for the team. Put the team first. And if you want to come back next year, you got a spot on the team. If I'm Will, I'm coming back to the team right now. I wasn't suspended or anything. I just left the team. Y'all kicked me out. Like, the team, y'all need me. We trying to go to the finals? We trying to win this or what? What we doing? I'm out here getting y'all some runs in with some hoopers over at Zenith because, you know, we doing our thing. I just dropped 40 the other night. Light night. But what we doing, coach? Put me in the game now. Let's do it together, coach. Me and you, man. We can make this happen. Bel-Air Academy. Don't that sound nice? I seen the trophy from 94. I seen it. Or it may have been 93. I don't know. I can't remember. Now we get to Uncle Phil, and this is where things get, I won't say interesting, but this is where things start to heat up. Heat up. Now Uncle Phil, clean as ever. Turtleneck, that's his go-to, the turtleneck. I gotta give me some more turtlenecks. Well, not right now, it's summertime. But I gotta give me some more turtlenecks. I'm gonna be wearing a lot of turtlenecks this fall. So Uncle Phil, you inspired me. And a wool vest. Geoffrey keeps getting a call from an unknown number. Uncle Phil's like, man, is everything good? He's like, yeah, man, I don't know. It's just a random number that keep calling me. Who y'all think that was calling? Not from when we seen the photos, but at this moment, who do you think was calling here? Did you think it was what's his name? Frederick? Or somebody dealing with Frederick? Rick James said Carlton's going to join Lorenzo. Nah, man. I hope not. I hope not. When am I returning to the UK? Man, I was supposed to come in July, but I'm probably moving in July, so I ain't gonna be able to make it. So it probably won't be. If I do come over there, it'll probably be for Carnival because that'll be around my birthday. Yeah, I could probably come over there for Carnival, do like 2 weeks, week and a half maybe. It depends on where I'm at in life. You know what I mean? But we got an unknown caller, and we got a baller, shot caller, 20. Oh, Erica just showed up with, I was about to start rapping, but Erica just showed up with the popping bubbly. We popping bubbly. Erica show up. It always smells amazing when Erica's around. It's like Erica, when you look at Erica, she just brightens your day. You know, you look over there, that smile is just Erica. We do hugs. We do hugs. Now I'm not gonna hug her like how she be hugging Uncle Phil, because then they gonna call something. You know, I'm just giving a regular, like just to the side, but just to tell. Ooh, smell good. Yeah. I'm not hugging her like how she be hugging Uncle Phil. Now they not getting me him though with nothing like that. Matter of fact, it might just be a one arm hug, like to the side, like that with Erica. Nah, they ain't getting me like that. Uncle Phil might be in here getting jealous, but she just showed up with champagne in the middle of the day. Geoffrey looking like, oh man, let me go ahead and grab them files and go ahead and get. Let me look at this lease real quick. So Geoffrey already knew what it was, but that's the cool thing about Geoffrey. He's always gonna have your best interest at heart. Yeah, Torian, you already know it. You already know, man. Hey, nice to see you. Yeah, you're not getting me with nothing like that. I barely shake hands as it is. How's it going? How's it going? Nice to meet you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh no, we hug. No. Handshake. But Geoffrey gets the hell up out of here. And now I'm looking at Erica, and she gives him the champagne and a hug, and then she kisses him. I said, whoa. She didn't kiss Uncle Phil. I said, wait a minute. She know good and damn well that Uncle Phil is a married man. Uncle Phil said this got to be business. She didn't kiss Uncle Phil. I said, no. Uncle Phil, no. I've been defending you this whole time, and then you let Erica kiss you. But then he says, whoa. I would have backed up and told her this is how we do it in North Carolina. You remember how they did it in North Carolina? Out here in California, they like this. In North Carolina, it's like this. That's how I would have gave her a hug like this. To the side. Y'all see when I gave her a hug, I turned my head to the side, so there ain't gonna be no kissing, nothing. Just California, North Carolina. You know what I mean? That's how we do it in North Carolina. Uncle Phil from the South. You already know what it is. Erica gave him that California hug. He was trying to get the North Carolina hug. You know what I'm saying? She kissed this man. I said, Mo, there's no way you can defend this man. They gonna get online and say that Phil is an adulterer. I said, he ain't even do nothing. He got attacked. He was SA right now. That's what that was. He did not give consent to this. She's been pushing up on him for weeks, and I've been telling him, Uncle Phil, fight the urge. And she took advantage of him. She tried to get him drunk too. She brought champagne. It's 2 in the afternoon. I don't want champagne at 2. What is this, a mimosa? I don't want that. What up, Brillo? Erica, I didn't know that Erica was going to try to kiss him. I thought Erica was here for business. She was... I ain't never just brought some. If I show up to somebody's house, like my housewarming give us champagne, we celebrating. I thought this was business. She tried to. She didn't try. She did. I said, "Oh, Erica, what are you doing? You were just at Viv's house last week. You just told Viv last week it's business. It ain't nothing personal." I said, okay, Erica's gonna do right. Erica's gonna do right by this man. Phil is a hard worker, and she took advantage of him at his most vulnerable state. Exactly, Brillo. I said, whoa, she took advantage of this man. He wasn't expecting that. I was in room 307. Erica came by my room. I said, hey, Erica, she ain't even stop. She ain't even stop. But she went to Uncle Phil, gave him the champagne, and then kissed this man. I said, oh, Erica, you're trying to ruin the reputation of a good man. They always trying to tear down a black man. I said, not again. Back up, Erica. Back up, Erica. But she kissed this man, and she brought champagne thinking, I'm going to kiss Phil. We going to pop the champagne, and we going to kick it. No. No. Erica, I'm sorry. I didn't believe you. I got caught up, Erica. I thought you were the real deal. Kendall was right. She said you was trash. Whole time I'm thinking Erica was going to do right. Exactly, Brillo. That's my job. I got to do what's best for the client. And she took advantage of this man and brought champagne on a Tuesday. He ain't even want none of this. She took advantage of this man, and Kendall told us that Erica was bad. And for some reason, I said, man, Erica's good. Erica, she went over there, she squashed the beef with Viv. So I'm like, all right, cool. They're going to squash the beef, then we good. Phil already said this got to be business, nothing more, nothing less. She brought him in. They handled business. They got the new contract. She seen the new office space. So I'm thinking we good to go. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? I'm confused. I didn't see this. I couldn't see through Erica. Damn. This whole time I've been trying to get at Erica. She trying to get at Phil. I thought it was business. Damn. That bottle wasn't the only thing she wanted to pop. Man. See, when I seen the champagne, I told y'all what I say. Erica walked by my office. I say, hey, Erica. She ain't say nothing. So I'm thinking, okay, champagne. You know, y'all, hey, put a one in the chat if y'all know what I'm about to say. I mean, if you know this feeling. You know when you at work. Now, this is back in the day, because I don't do too much food with everybody. But you know, back in the day, you go to work and everybody's starting to bring stuff in, talking about, hey, we got food in the lunchroom. I mean, yeah, in the break room for y'all. You like, all right, bet. You seeing them bring the food. So you like, all right, bet we about to meet up in there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking she brought the champagne. We about to celebrate Phil and Associates. So I'm like, shit, I got this new job. Oh, hey, Erica. I seen Erica around. I'm thinking it's strictly business. I'm going out there to get some champagne. I see them kissing. I say, whoa. I don't think that's what we supposed to be here for. I don't know what it was, Torian, but I maybe the champagne caught me off guard. I don't know, man. But when Erica showed up, I'm thinking she got business attire. This is business, like, ladies, y'all, Pretty Girl Love Trap. I know you be doing fashion. Is this appropriate? Like, this is business appropriate. So I'm thinking we about to handle some business. You know what I mean? Whole time she had a different agenda. And it was to get with Phil, but Phil is a married man. So I was thinking, why would she do that if he's married? When she was just hanging with the wife, hanging with Mr. Cooper. But she kisses Uncle Phil, and Uncle Phil's like, whoa, 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 this can never happen again. What are you doing? She said, oh, I'm sorry. Well, you can take the champagne and celebrate, and then she leaves. Uncle Phil's looking like, man, what the fuck? See, look, I'm thinking we about to drink champagne, y'all. I did not know that's what we were doing up here. I didn't know we was up here about to break the office in. I'm thinking we all about to just chill, drink some champagne. Phil, Geoffrey, Erica, and Mo. I thought we was all about to just, hey, good line. Little did I know. Little did I know. But Uncle Phil did better than me. He fought temptation like a Beyonce movie. Pretty girl Love Trap says she got her back all out. That's appropriate, right? For business, right? She probably got to wear like a jacket or something, huh? She got to wear something like on the top, or is this appropriate? I think it's straight, y'all. I don't see nothing wrong with it. She look business savvy to me, because I thought we was coming in and handle business. I ain't look at it like nothing else. I'm like, okay. Plus, it never rains in Southern California. You want to have your back out, don't you? Like, what's going on, sure? I mean, Will was hooping at the beach this morning, so it must feel good outside. She been hanging out with Miss Mabel. Nah, Miss Mabel a little different. Miss Mabel really will take advantage of you. She just tried to kiss him. Well, she didn't try, she did. But we kick her up out of here, and Geoffrey comes up, and Geoffrey says, you got to watch her, man. It's tempting. A woman like Erica, ooh, wait, it's going to take a nigga like Mo to get on something like that. But Uncle Phil, you got it? He said, yeah. He knows how to handle someone like Erica, and he's playing the game. So when everyone says, oh, Uncle Phil kissed her, nah, she kissed him. And guess what? This is all a part of the game. So never forget that. Never forget that Uncle Phil fought off temptation single-handedly. He looked her in the eye and told her straight up, this could never happen again. And even Geoffrey comes out and he tells Geoffrey, oh, I can handle her. I ain't going to do nothing. I'm just trying to get what I got to get. But now it kind of has me looking at season 3 a little bit differently, just for the simple fact that we know Phil really get down in them streets. We know that Phil can really pull off some shit behind the scenes. We know about the hit that went down in Philly, wherever Geoffrey went, pull some strings and get Will out also. But then we just checked Lorenzo this episode. So now if he's talking about he knows how to handle Erica in season 3, I'm looking to see a darker side of Uncle Phil. Brillo, you are correct. Uncle Phil, this episode, I've been waiting to see this Uncle Phil. Y'all been hearing me for the first 2 seasons. This ain't the Uncle Phil that I'm used to. Now, I know this ain't the OG, but Uncle Phil has been getting stepped on. It wasn't until episode 10 that he's doing the stepping. Everybody that comes across him, he'll get revenge on you. Exactly, Brillo. We're going to get to that at the end in the text messages also. She did, Kendall. She flew out to San Diego to be with Reed. Planned. Erica took advantage of Phil and kissed him off guard. She went out there knowing what she was going out there for. And they were sitting down sipping and drinking. Uncle Phil wasn't even going to drink with Erica. You see, Uncle Phil has some restraint. But guess what? Everything Uncle Phil has been doing is to give everyone a better life. How does she afford time to go down to San Diego and not have to go to work? Oh, that's right, Uncle Phil. Yeah, that's right, Uncle Phil. Even though Reed paid for the room, Uncle Phil makes enough money that she can afford to go down there on a art expo and drink with Reed. But hey. Yeah, hey, pretty girl. Eddie Kane said 2 wrongs, but guess what? 1 wrong was what Viv did. Ooh, Phil did the right thing, and he knows that Erica, she ain't up to no good. He fought off temptation. Reed said, come to San Diego. She said, I'm on my way. Yeah. Phillip Banks got attacked today. That was assault. I don't know what anybody else, like the law says you can't just kiss a nigga because you want to kiss a nigga. That was illegal, and he is a lawyer, and I hope that he presses charges on her. Michael, wait a minute. Wait a minute. When we get to the text messages, he just told Geoffrey, I know how to handle her. That's why I said, remember the messages. Remember the messages. Because you might think he's going down the wrong path, but Uncle Phil ain't that type of guy. You seen he pushed her away. Those text messages, he would just tell him, like, well, let me go ahead and set this up because I still need to handle my business and make sure that me and Erica are good because out of spite, she could easily turn people on me. So it's a lot going on here, but Will is looking out for Carlton, and hopefully you guys look out for me by hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I'm Mo.J. We're talking about the finale of Bel-Air, and right now we're about to dive into the Carlton and Will saga of Will trying to be the bigger brother. Now, if you ever had a sibling, sometimes you just want to you just want to choke them. You just want to not me. You know what I'm saying? Me and my little brother, we fought, but I ain't choking him out or nothing. Now, Will's trying to see what's going on with Carlton because he's noticing a change. And you seen the change when we was at school. He's hanging with Connor. He's hanging with the druggies. He ain't hanging with Will no more after he just got his clout back. The BSU, they ain't messing with him. They didn't kicked him out. Now, real talk, I used to in the military, I used to be part of the what's the name? The red dot training. Well, I didn't do the training, but I was, I would help. But Carlton's ensuring him that he ain't on drugs and life is sweet. And right after that, we got to get ready for this Founders Award. Everybody looking sharp. Wheel clean. I was like, okay, Red. All right, I feel you. Carl just showed up in the regular black on black tux. Now, you know you about to get that money when you show up in just the regular. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing up in the black, white shirt with the black bow tie, man. We doing it. We coming here to win. We come in here to win, not lose. Like my boy Giannis said, there's no such things in failure. There's no such thing as failure. Just ain't get it done this time. And it's all right. It's all right. We don't all succeed in life. Everybody looking sharp. Ashley, I mean, this got to be some rich people stuff because they passing out cards and ain't nobody birthday. It ain't no holiday. She passing out cards talking about y'all my idols. I got two big brothers. I look up to y'all. Like, damn, that's my siblings ain't give a fuck about me. I don't think they ever gave me no card. I said, this gotta Kendall. Kendall, is this what rich people do? On a regular Wednesday, y'all just give each other a card, like a handwritten card. So Ashley was upstairs. She wrote, she wrote on the notes, put them in the envelope, and took it. Like, just hand me the card, Ashley. But I guess it's a nice gesture. I ain't gonna lie to you. This would be cool. You know what I'm saying? If someone loved you this much. Sometimes I look at my family and say, man, we should have been more like the Banks residents. All right, hey, well, my mom is retired now, so it doesn't have to be a Hallmark card anymore. It can be any card. But up until what was it, March 1st? No, March 31st, it had to be Hallmark. My mom is retired, so it could be any card now, even American Greetings. It could be whatever you want. CVS is finest. It don't matter no more. I accept all cards, but I could only accept Hallmark cards when my mom was working there because I wanted to make sure my mama kept a job. Cheryl said I put cards in my husband's briefcase. See, now that's something now that's nice. I'm getting to work. I'm pissed off. Erica just kissed me. I'm looking in my briefcase and my wife then gave me a card. Mo, I love you. You've been doing your thing. You've been holding it down. I'm going to San Diego later on because Reed bought a hotel. Wait a minute. I wasn't expecting to read this morning. What she mean she going to San Diego? Toria said, what about Pokemon cards? Gotta catch 'em all. It's what we must do. You teach me and I teach you. Pokemon. I want to be the very best. The best that no one was. Down, 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 down. Pokemon, you gotta catch 'em all. Hey, that dude in the background was talking about, it's what we must do. You teach me and I teach you. Phillip Banks. So Phillip Banks is like, man, I got my two young men in here. We about to get it, man. One of them gonna win. Now I'm Viv say, all right, y'all, don't get to fighting. I know how y'all two niggas get. Hey, Michael, hey, for real. Now that's cool. You know what I'm saying? If I get to work and I got a car in my, hey, now that's some cool little simple stuff. Now I will say one thing my ex did do that was cool. That was cool. And I still got him to this day. But it's in storage, I think. Yeah, I think it's out in the storage. But my ex, I got this little bitty box, probably like a box like this. I know whoever I end up talking to here, they're gonna be like, you gotta throw it away. I mean, it's just packed in my stuff from when I left Germany. But I got like a little box like this, and you take the top off. And on the inside, it's like it's 365 it's 365 pieces of paper like this, and each one of them is numbered. And she tell it was like another reason why she loved me. So it was 360 for like a whole year. It was cute, but when you really think about it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's cute. When you really thinking about it, you ain't love me that much. So it's a cool gesture, but like if I just got a little card, that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? That'd be nice. Like when I wake up and I see y'all comments, that's cool. You know, I can't comment all of them, but I try to. When I read them, I'm like, damn, that's cool. Y'all fuck with me. That's what's up, man. And I try to get on here and entertain y'all each and every night. Now we're gonna have to pick it up a little bit because we do got power coming on, and we know that don't nothing stop power on this show. So this next hour, strap in and we about to run through some things because we still ain't even put no, we ain't even put nothing on. We ain't put no lead, no nothing on here. We could just leave it white and call it the Carlton. We can leave it all white and call it the Carlton. But start thinking about things. All right. Now, Drew, he pulled up at the spot. Oh, Brillo, man, that shit's in my storage, man. I ain't look when I moved from Germany, like they pack up all your stuff. Like every single thing you got, they pack it up and they ship it for you. So when I left Germany, just everything I had, like they literally come in and they do everything for you. So they just came and packed up. Like I had a whole bunch of shit in my basement. So I didn't know everything that was down there, but everything was packed up. It's still like I still got boxes that I'd never opened up. I got military stuff in there that's just wrapped up. It's just been following me around. Like I ain't never threw nothing away. So I don't know exactly where it is, but I don't know. But yeah, it was all cap. Well, it was good for that 365. Well, whatever 365 is times 3 or 4, maybe. Well, maybe 3. Like towards the end of 2 is when it started going downhill. Well, not downhill for me, nigga. I'm still on my high horse. I ain't never fallen off. So I never had no down moment, but it is what it is. But guess what? I ain't go out like Drew because Drew's talking about, I know I messed up, baby. Come on, Lisa, take me back. Like, I apologize, man. I had to drop that because, come on, would you want a white guy calling you a nigga? Be real. I had to do that, man. Carlton ain't who he seems to be. Now, Lisa don't want to hear nothing about that, Drew. She already told Will that he's the shoulder that she's going to lean on. And then I was thinking, why is Drew even here? Why is Drew even here? I'm not winning the Founders Award. I don't care about Carlton. I don't care about Will. I don't fuck with no. I'm not putting a suit on to come up to this Founders Award like ceremony if I'm not in it. If I'm not in it, my brother ain't in it, or one of my homeboys ain't in it, then I'm not going to it. But he shows up anyway because he got to talk to Lisa. Now, Lisa been stepping her game up. She ain't got time for Drew. Torian said Drew made light skins take multiple L's this whole season. No, Drew made niggas with their sideburns cut off step back a couple of seasons with the widow's peak. He ain't did they do that for this character? That his hairstyle. This ain't no light skin thing right here. This is a Drew thing. This ain't us. No, this ain't no light skin thing right here. Because if we doing that, then Carlton just, I don't know what he did to dark skin folk, but we don't do light skin, dark skin over here. We all skin folk. Now, just because we all skin folk don't mean I fuck with all y'all. Well, if you ain't here and you a Moet, then yeah, but y'all know what I mean. Now, Will's over here talking to Doc because he got to get right with Doc. Or is this Jazz? I can't remember. There's so many people here. Like, I don't know how many plus ones they got. But Lisa was looking at Will. Will was looking over at Lisa. And then he tells Jazz. He leaves Jazz. Oh, my goodness. Y'all do not want a friend. You do not want a friend like Will Smith when it comes to you and your relationship. Never take advice from Will Smith when it comes to relationship advice. This nigga looked at Jazz and said, he already know Jazz is very, very emotional. He knows that Jazz will blow a gasket thinking about Hilary Banks. He said, what if I told you Hilary was on a plane right now to Paris, to France with LaMarcus? He said, damn, Will, why would you say that, man? I was just asking what she gonna be here. I said, what if, man? Then he told this fool, her flight don't leave for a couple hours. Go and stop her. What did Jazz really think he was about to do in this situation? Will already told this nigga Jazz to spend more money than Jazz had by taking Hilary out because Hilary invited her ex to 2 events and had an event at her spot. Well, at that point, it was just 2 events, but Will told Jazz, you got to do it big. Capital B-I-G. None of that lowercase stuff. Capital B-I-G. Now Will is telling him, go stop her before she goes to France. If someone told me that the girl I was talking to is about to get on a plane with an NFL nigga, I'm just taking the L. NFL, niggas forever losing. NFL, that's what you got to take. You got to take that L. And that's why I was telling y'all last week, not to settle, but you just got to realize that Hilary, man, I hate to say it, but it's just a different league. She's with the National Football League. You with the niggas forever losing league. You see what I'm saying? There's a huge difference. But I told y'all, I said, Jazz, this don't look right. You just got to take what you can get. Like you had a moment in time, that Jazz Hilary era. Okay, good. We did that. 4 episodes, 5 episodes. It is what it is. Sometimes it be like that. I remember during the pandemic, I barely talked to anybody. I had one woman I was talking to. We talked for maybe like 2 months. Then after that, it is what it is, man. Life goes on. I was in NFL, man. I was in NFL, niggas forever losing. But I wasn't really out there trying to be in the game, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a pandemic. You had to make do. But I'd be damned if I'm about to run over to somebody's house. First, he got to go outside, hit the switches in the Impala. He done drove all the way to Bel-Air. Now he got to go drive to the influencer house and try to convince her not to go. And Doc is saying, man, I showed up, showed some love. He said Jazz in his 40s taking advice from Will. Yeah, you supposed to be big brother, man. You supposed to be big brother. The whole time, Will giving him advice about Hilary. He don't even know how to handle his situation with Jackie the Sipper and Lisa. These two, they smiling at each other. You know, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of eye contact across the room. You know what I'm saying? You get that eye contact. That's when you know hey, go shoot your shot. You got to try right now. This is this is what you've been waiting for, right? Well, he's smiling at her. Little does he know, Jackie the Sipper is behind him, and she done came with her uncle. Now, we know Jackie the Sipper. She get drunk and she like to drink that liquor. She's a little conniving. She knew what was going on with Doc. She knew that Will was getting played. It just sucks. Because now Will, he got him a little love triangle cracking off right now. And Jackie done showed up. But he talks to her for a little bit. Then he goes over to Lisa and he's like, Lisa, I want us to be more than friends. And Lisa saying, we can't be nothing more than friends. Will said, what if I want us to be? She said, what about Jackie? He said, don't worry about Jackie. There is no Jackie. It's you and I. When I wake up, all I think about is you, Lisa. Every little thing I do, you're on my mind. Have you ever loved someone so much you thought you'd die? Yeah. Never thought that I would find all that I need in life. All I want, all I need, and all I know. And I found it in you. Girl, you are my love, my love. Do you ever dream of candy coated raindrops? You're the sweet, my candy rain. Yeah. Will went over in the corner in the back of the library and got that kiss. And I said, man, this nigga Will. Nah, these kids ain't 14. They like 17. This is their junior year. So they 16, 17, I guess. Because Ashley is what? Ashley just turned 14. Or did Ashley just turn 13? I think it was Ashley's 14th birthday party. So they about 17. And I guess they senior year, they'll be 18. So next season, they'll probably be 18. I found it in you. See, you know, I was in this library earlier cleaning up, but I seen them back there kiss my mouth like, man, I'm just gonna let the kids be kids. Sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, kiss the girl. They supposed to be changing the lyrics to that. Get consent before you kiss the girl. Disney ain't playing around, but the Santas ain't playing around with their ass. The Santa's trying to get them up out of here, but Disney is standing strong down there. But in the hallway, Carlton goes back to his true joy. That cocaine. And little Ashley shows up. She's like, Carlton, you forgot your notes. Wait a minute, Carlton, what are you doing? Why are your nose flared up like this? Carlton talking about, what you mean, Ashley? Just a little Xanax. Lips dry as hell. You're just a little Xanax. She said, nah, Carlton, I don't know about that. I know what Xanax is, and I know niggas ain't snorting no Xanny. Zan with that lean off. Niggas ain't snorting that Xanny. What you doing over there, Carlton? What you doing? Why your nose switching? His nose over there like this. His nose throbbing. Like, damn, Carlton, your nose got a post, nigga? Oh, what you mean? Man, I can't control that, man. You know how it is, man. The air is dry out here, man. My nose be flexing on its own, man. It be flexing on his own. Now, Carlton, high as hell, he done took another bump. Woo! Ashley said, I'm not stupid, Carlton. What is that? And then he grabbed her arm and said, you ain't gonna tell nobody. I said, oh, yeah, this nigga full junkie now. This nigga full junkie now. Like I told y'all, a junkie got uncontrollable strength. When when you see these junkies and stuff doing backflips off of 2-story houses for $20, they bodies don't feel nothing. Like it's hard to explain, but Carlton ain't thinking right now. Y'all remember the commercial? This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. We need to go ahead and get him out of here. Ashley.
I'm gonna tell.
Cheryl said, why are the drugs in his locker? The school don't do locker searches. Well, I'm sure at Bel-Air, they probably don't do it that much just because it's a private school. And unless there's like a report or something, I don't think they're gonna check it. Like at my school, they did used to do it like, but my school was different though. Like they had to do drug searches, or it was gonna be flooded. So they would just do random searches like once or twice a month. You just see them with the dogs. Like they won't ring the bell, but you'll be in class and they'll announce over the alarm, over like the PA system, that we got to stay in there, and they'll do a search. That's when you know that they searching the lockers and stuff. So people would be trying to like sneak out the class right before that happens. Or like once it's going on, you'll see people trying to go out in the hallway. But for the most part, they didn't lock us in the room, but we were locked in the rooms whenever the search happened. But this is after class too, though. I mean, this is after school. He grabs Ashton. You ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm looking at Carlton like, hey, bro, you gotta chill, man. This ain't right. Oh, and they also had Ashley, but I didn't put that on here. Ashley and the little girl that we thought was telling, she had a flag, the pride flag on. And they gonna be kicking it during the summer, I guess. I mean, hell, they already had Ashley wilding out over at Hilary's. What was that like? What would you call that? The Freaknik flag football? What was that over there? Ashley shouldn't have been there, but now Ashley didn't call Carlton doing drugs, so Ashley knows a little bit about everything. Now Hilary, she at the crib, she getting packed. Remember, she had that little bitty bag at first, and then she went and got the big bag from Pops. Now she got the Louis V. Jazz shows up like, oh, so you're really leaving? She like, yeah, Jazz, I'm about to get the fuck out of here. And he's like, look, you deserve better than me. I've been messing up. I've been tripping. And this is where I was wondering, where did Jazz ever mess up at? Where was Jazz's F up moment to the point where he had to come and apologize for everything he did, when the only thing he did was get upset that one time when his car didn't work? Other than that, this nigga was getting used and played the whole time. So he comes over and she's talking to him. She talking about, well, Jazz, I really don't know. I think, I don't know. I just don't want to be hurt like that again. And Jazz is saying love hurts. And I've never told anyone but my mama I loved her. And then I was thinking, wait. Jazz, you didn't do anything wrong. They get to kissing. That's one thing about the Banks family, man. The Banks family, they get kissed without without warning. Phillip didn't got kissed this episode. Hilary didn't got kissed this episode. Jazz just said, I got to swing for the fences at this point. But he told her how he felt. And I know earlier people were saying he's projecting himself onto her. But he was apologizing for everything she did wrong to him. Just for her to get on this flight with LaMarcus and have a blast in Paris. But Jazz risked it all, man. That's true love right there, y'all. That's true love. Fellas, if you in here right now, listen to me and listen to me carefully. What Jazz just did is true love, and love hurts. Sometimes you got to do what a man got to do. And let me tell you, don't do what Jazz did. Don't just pop up and she's about to go on a flight with a rich nigga. There is no reason for you to be there. You in the niggas forever losing league. You not in the National Football League. Niggas forever losing. Don't pop up. Leave it alone. She's flying. It's over. Good riddance. But Jazz said, nah, Mo, I can't do that. What would Will do? That's what he was thinking. What would Will do? WWWD. What would Will do? And Will told me to pop up over here after Will told me to do it big, knowing I didn't have the money. Well, guess what? He popped up. He got the kiss. And she ain't going. She fell for it. She fell. Well, I won't say she fell for it. She fell for him. But that's neither here or there. Congratulations to Jazz and Hilary. We need to know who won this Founders Award. Drum roll, please. The Founders Award has been around for many decades. Bel-Air Academy, we like to select one junior each year that showed the heroism that went above and beyond, extraordinary. One of the most gifted students. We like to give them the Founders Award where they're able to go to any school that they like to. Drum roll, please. And the winner of the 2023 Founders Award Junior Class. Come on, Will. Carlton does a little Coke Banks. So they call up Carlton. Carlton wins. Everyone's getting hype, but little Ashley ain't getting hype. Little Ashley sitting there like, fuck Carlton. But little Ashley doesn't curse. So she's holding in all those curse words. But I keep holding on. Carlton is her hero. And she just seen that her hero is a junkie. She just seen that her hero is a fraud. She just seen that everything that Drew has been confirming to everyone on campus is true. Ashley is a visionary. Now, guess who peeped this out? None other than Geoffrey. Geoffrey's noticing, wait a minute, why is Ashley acting like that? Now, we know last week or the week before, last week is when they got in trouble, but the week before that, 2 weeks ago, he got the car stolen. He made up a lie. Geoffrey's the one that found the car. So Geoffrey is wondering, okay, the random car stealing. Now, Ashley ain't showing no love when she just gave this nigga a car. What's this nigga up to? Now, on stage, Will showing love because that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. And Geoffrey's looking up there like, let me see what this nigga about to say. Carlton gets up there. He said, first of all, I'd like to thank everyone that hit that like button tonight. I'd like to thank all the new subscribers we have to the channel. If you hit that subscribe button tonight, I definitely appreciate it. If you haven't, hit that like button. I'm going to throw you in the speech also. I'd like to give a shout out to all of those that support the Cash App at the bottom of the screen, MOEDOTJ. Everything is appreciated, but if not, a like button is cheaper. A like button is cheaper. I'd like to give thanks to my beautiful family, Phillip, Vivian Banks, to my dog G, you the man, you held it down. Shout out to my man Connor, the plug. Whoa, did I say that out loud? Yeah, the plug. Like he let me get his plug earlier today. That's what I'm saying. He let me use his phone charger. The plug. Yeah, my bad. Shout out to Will. That's like a brother to me. I'm glad to have him here. My sister Hilary couldn't be here. She's on the next flight to Paris. She's doing it big. Real quick, shout out to Phillip Banks and associates. Shout out to my mother. She's going to be the executive director. Also, thank you to all the other students that were lesser than me, not as smart as me, not as black as me, Shout out to the BSU for electing me to be the spokesperson for the protest. Y'all know I did that. Shout out to Miss Hughes. You know, we won't stand on discrimination around here. Also, I'm not who y'all think I am. I'm a fucking junkie. I don't deserve the Founders Award. I do cocaine. I'm high right now. I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Girl, I like it. Oh, I don't deserve the Founders Award. Ashley, I'm sorry. I grabbed your arm. I didn't mean to do it, Ashley. I promise it was the drugs. So he up here, he crying and shit. It went from a joyous moment to what the fuck is Carlton talking about? Everyone looking at Carlton like, this nigga's a junkie? Is that what he said? Did he say you're a junkie? Wait a minute. What did he say about the plug? Is he talking about Connor is the plug? Connor is the plug? Everybody in the crowd looking over at Connor now like, interesting. This nigga pulled a sissy on us. Why didn't he wait till after he got off the stage? Say that shit at the house, nigga. I'm taking that Founders Award. Hey. Man, Carlton got me over here trying to make these tears. My dog, he a junior. That mean that nigga started doing coke his what? Freshman year or what was it? His 8th grade year going into high school. When did this nigga oh my God, this nigga Carlton is on another level of junkiness. I tell you one thing though. Listen to me carefully. Coke is a designer drug. Look at Carlton, still in shape, playing lacrosse. He been on coke for 3 years. This nigga was the man in lacrosse. Look at Wanda after one season of smoking that rock. Man, that rock and that cocaine is a little bit different. That's why one's called a designer drug, and the other one gonna throw you in jail for a long ass time. Oh man. My dog Carlton got up here and told the whole school, like, come on, all you had to do is just go home with that. Keep that a secret. Talk to mom and pa and tell them that you snorting like Xanny or something. Don't tell them coke. But Carlton, we got to go to the house and we see Uncle Phil really turn up. Uncle Phil is upset, irate. He comes home, he unloosens that tie. And whenever the tie is unloosened, that's when you know it's about to be big business. He wasn't playing, and he's tired of it. He's tired of being pushed over, stepped on, people questioning Uncle Phil. You know, everybody always say they want a leader. Well, Uncle Phil's been trying to lead, and God damn it, no one's been listening. But tonight, everyone's gonna fucking listen in this household. Carlton, how long have you been on that shit? Carlton said, he said, how long you been on that shit? You smoke crack, don't you? Carlton said, I know I understand that you want it. Phillip said, I don't want to hear none of that shit. Viv said, let's just take a breather. She said, Phillip, shut up. Can't you see two men are talking? But Viv's been babying all of these kids. Uncle Phil had to get out on Will's ass about that basketball shit. And now he got to get on his son ass about that junkie shit. Viv was talking about, take it easy. Hell no, my son is a junkie. I ran for DA. He been doing this shit for 3 years. If that would have came out while he was running for DA, everything would have been fucked up. And guess what? Viv complaining about not having time to do shit. They definitely wouldn't have had time to do shit because she would have to get an actual job now because Uncle Phil has a junkie in the family. And guess what? Now everybody in the fucking city knows that Will has a cousin named Carlton. Will had a gun charge that disappeared. Now we got a junkie in the house, and Phil just got a new fucking job, and he's supposed to be a lawyer. So all these new clients that are coming in to the Clark? All these niggas gonna know that fucking Phillip Banks has cocaine in his house because of his junkie ass son, because Aunt Viv babied this nigga the whole time. You been at the house every episode. Tell that nigga, go clean up the room, go see if there's some coke or something in there. And she tried to really stop Uncle Phil from talking to Carlton when Carlton is on that smack. Let's just chill down. We can't chill. This nigga's on coke. What do you mean chill? What do you mean chill? So you want us to chill over our son being a cokehead, but you want to yell at me and be upset with me because you and Janice is beefing over some shit that you did. Make it make sense. You were throwing shots at me when we were trying to give Hilary advice to go off to France or make the right decision. And now you telling me to baby Carlton when this nigga just told everybody that he been doing coke and there's coke in the house. I said, ain't no way Aunt Viv is not mad about this situation. Let me ask y'all this. Yeah, some moms do coddle their children. But not no 17-year-old cokehead, they not. At some point, you gotta be a parent. You can't be, it's gonna sound harsh. You can't be these niggas' friends. You gotta be their parent first. You gotta be their parent first. And this ain't no friend situation right here. This is a parent situation. This needs to come from both angles. Both of y'all need to be, y'all gotta be in this nigga head. This nigga's on coke. 3 years. He said, let me cut back off that Xanny, and he upped the dose of coke. I said, what the? This dude's on another level of junkie. He said, hey, I don't want none of them anxiety pills no more. Them shits be fucking with me. But you know what I do want? I'm gonna go upstairs real quick. I'm gonna go talk to y'all. Nah, Carlton, you can't go upstairs. Carlton, you need to leave your bedroom door open. You are no longer allowed to be in your room with the door closed. You're no longer allowed to be in your room with the door closed. Not up under my roof, you're not. Nope. Your door needs to be open at all times. There ain't no more closing doors in this house. Not for Carlton, at least. I don't know about y'all, but there ain't no more closing door. Take me upstairs. Where's the supply at, nigga? Right now, there ain't no more talking. Right. Upstairs. We need to find this shit right now. Get this shit the fuck up out of here. Ain't no more talking. I'm Bill was talking about, oh, let's just take time to breathe. Then Uncle Phil loses it. Uncle Phil loses it. That nigga Carlton gonna say, I know I ain't the son that you wanted. You are exactly who he wanted. He didn't want his son to do coke, nigga. You right. You ain't the son he wanted. He don't want no fucking druggie. He was perfectly fine with you. He even told you he loved you. He just helped him Will out because Will ain't had these fucking opportunities and you doing your thing. But whatever you needed, you knew you could come to him. I don't want. No. Uncle Phil ain't playing that shit because I ain't playing that shit. Uncle Phil said, I'm tired of doing everything and giving each and every one of you little niggas in this fucking house a better life for you niggas to look at me in my face and basically call me a bitch. Well, I know I'm not the son you wanted. And then Will over here tricked off $10,000. Viv over here mad at me because she beefing with Janice because she decided to take the executive director job. And all I did was say, step away from it if it's too stressful. She got mad at me because she couldn't handle the beef with Janice. Then she get mad at me because I'm motherfucking working my ass off. And we got a whole art room that she done turned into a storage room. Then she turned into an art room and did a couple of paintings. She mad at me talking about she ain't got no time. What the fuck am I going to work for? Y'all want me to just sit at the house and be a bum ass nigga? Y'all want all this shit? Because trust me, Aunt Viv, the Neiman Foundation was not coming for your ass before this motherfucking mansion. They wasn't pulling up on you. Yeah, back in the day, remember you stopped? You stopped doing whatever you were doing with your art because of what? You stopped. I didn't tell you to stop. You stopped. We got butlers. We got maids. Then we got little motherfucking, what's her name? Hilary and all kinds of messed up contracts. Uncle Phil is like, let me look over the contract before you do shit. She wilding the fuck out. He over here trying to help Erica. She over here kissing on him and shit. She wilding the fuck out. Uncle Phil was tired of this shit. He's doing every single thing he can. If I had the opportunities that Carlton had, I guarantee y'all would have had it. Well, I mean, my life is straight, but I mean, I would have probably did more shit in life. I probably would have did more shit in life. I'm Viv talking about let's take a break. Nigga, we gonna find this Coke. We gonna take a break, all right. I'm gonna be breaking my foot off in Carlton's ass. We're gonna get upstairs. We're gonna find that Coke. We'll close that door one last time. Nah, you too old to be whooping. Now I got you, Kendall. That's why I was trying to knock this out before we get to the 30-minute mark. We right there. But sheesh. Hold on, give me a second. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's getting hot as hell. Yeah, we got power tonight. That's why I'm trying to finish this up because we almost coming up on 9 now. But Aunt Viv, she goes in there and she realizes that all that shit that she been doing was wrong. She apologizes to Phil. And I said, see, that's all it took. Uncle Phil is tired. He doing his thing. I'm doing everything I can for all y'all to walk over me like that. And then I'm like, all right, let's see what Jazz is up to. Jazz get a knock at the door. I said, okay, Hilary just showed back up. Yes. Yes. We got the girl back, y'all. We got the girl. Hilary showed back up to Jazz's spot, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was happy as hell. I said, damn. Maybe I should do that. I'm going on a trip with my boyfriend. Please don't go. Show up at her house. My boy got Hilary back, man. So she showed up to the spot. I'm ready to go. I'm like, yeah. I knew Jazz would get her back. This whole time, everybody was hating on Jazz. I said, nah, Jazz, do the right thing, man. Show her that you love her. Show her that this is bigger than you. Show her that this is bigger than you. And you apologize because she brought her boyfriend. She brought her ex-boyfriend to her mama's event, and you didn't even know that she was going to invite him. She also invited you over to the family reunion and the ex-boyfriend. I was like, man, cool. You know what I'm saying? Hilary finally realized that Jazz is the one for her. I said, man, that's how you end the season. I was always wanting them to get back together. And then I said, wait a minute. What is this nigga LaMarcus doing? Why is LaMarcus at Jazz's spot? What they about to do? Where they going? I said, wait a minute. I thought Hilary was going. I thought Jazz went over there and told her he loved her. She got to be coming to. Wait a minute. Let me run that back. I'm pretty sure Jazz gets a knock at the door. Hilary shows up. But she's at LaMarcus's house. And UPS is over here. I said, oh my goodness. They done got my boy Jazz. This whole time they told me that Jazz going to show his love for Hilary was going to get her back. That's what Will said. This is 2 times Will has fucked Jazz over. Take her out. Do it big. Her favorite restaurant. Jazz knew goddamn well he ain't had that kind of money. He said, go stop her before she get on this plane ride to Paris. Now, all that's just paid for. You thought she was just going, hey, LaMarcus, I know you bought those first class tickets at $2,500 plus whatever else. So basically about a $10,000 trip on top of the shopping spree. So let's just say on top of this $50,000 that you about to spend on this trip, you just going to cancel all that shit because Jazz came over and told Hilary that she loved you. Even if Hilary loved that nigga Jazz, she was still gonna take that trip. She was still gonna take that trip. Hey, Torian, they did get me at first when they showed it. I was like, I mean, I like how they did that though. That was cool. But a part of me said that she wasn't gonna be with him. But I was like, damn, when they showed it like this, I was like, okay, that's cool. I like how they did that though. She just showed up with LaMarcus. UPS man dropped off a package at 9 o'clock. There's a perfect song for this. Cold enough to chill my bones. Seems like I don't know you anymore. I don't understand how you're so cold. Mm-hmm. My boy, hey, he work at the Calvin's Vinyl, so he know the lyrics. Just like my boy Future said. What Future say in that cold song? Cold enough to chill my bones. It feels like I don't know you anymore. I don't understand why you're so cold. That nigga Future said, never thought it would be like this. I took the tag off and made you priceless. I just spent the $500,000 on the chandelier. Now you're trying to turn me off like a light switch. Trying to stay and I leave. Saying that you need some time to breathe. Thinking that I'm sleeping on the 4-letter word, but the 4-letter word don't sleep. We go in 2 separate ways. You ain't been acting the same. Boy, Future was spitting on there, man. But look at Jazz. Turn off the lights. Damn, boy. Ain't that something? Geoffrey, he gets a letter in the mail, and we looking at it. Oh, I got the address to Phil and them's house, too. I got the address to Phil and them house. This is what I've been waiting to look at. Hold on. Address is 2151 Bel-Air Road. I think that's 2151. I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to bring up the picture. Hey, Kendall, I have no idea why he was listening to him. Well, Bel-Air Road. So it's got to be one of these houses. Bel-Air Road is long. I doubt they put the real address on there. I was gonna look and see how much it costs. I was gonna try to put a bid in on it. You know what I mean? Let me see what house is over here though. Anyway, no, this definitely ain't the Bel-Air house, but it's a Bel-Air house. Uh-huh. Oh, he gets the photo. Now I'm gonna go back and look a little bit later on and see who was sitting in there to see if we could see if anybody was sitting to the side. But he got somebody following him. They done sent an anonymous letter, no return address. It's him and Frederick. And that number goes back to London. Carlton and his dad, they have a heart-to-heart moment, and we know that little Ashley, Carlton, thanks for being the best big bro ever. You're always there for me when I need you. Congrats on your special night. So proud of you no matter what. You're my hero. Well, he wasn't her hero in that hallway when he had that smack in his hand. She didn't even stand up and clap for her hero. With no round of applause, nothing. She wasn't proud of him that night. She said, no matter what, you're my hero, even on crack. Well, he ain't on crack, but. All right, what we drawing? What we drawing? Him and Uncle Phil had that heart to heart. I wanted to read this article too because, Neiman Vet passes the torch. In breaking news, that has sent a shockwave through the art community. Janice Anderson is stepping down after 35 years as executive director of the Neiman Artistic Fellowship. Anderson is passing her baton to the year's fellow. No, to this year's fellow, Vivian Banks, who will supersede Miss Anderson as the new executive director. And I have high hopes that Miss Banks will continue. Oh, wait, I skipped a line. I'm so proud to see my legacy and leadership carried on, and I have high hopes that Miss Banks will continue to focus the fellowship's efforts in discovering new artists in unconventional backgrounds that will level the playing field in the art world. And that's what we about to do, level the playing field. Now, remember, Uncle Phil got that letter. Well, he got that text message talking about, let's go have a little datey date. Grab a drink, you know what I mean? He said he can't tonight. But then he sent the message back. He deleted it. Well, let me think about that. He said, sure. But he just playing the game, man. It ain't nothing serious. What we drawing real quick? Overall, I give season 2. I got season 2 better than season 1. I got season 2 for the type of movie. I mean, not the movie, but for the type of show, like the drama, outside of this is like a 9 for me, man. Overall, like the whole thing is like a 9, 9.5. Like together, they did a good job with this. I was iffy on how they would do Bel-Air as a remake, but I like how they spend it. And this is good, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. See, it gives us more realistic things to go off of. I mean, of course, we got power and stuff, but this shit right here is more relatable to us because this is like everyday stuff that we doing. Well, or what we would probably do in high school, but you still got the feeling stuff. Draw Founders Award, cell phone or Paris. Let me see. It just pops in the mind, y'all. We get to it. So we're going to draw a little something. But what I'm looking at it as, I don't think he's talking to Erica in the sense that he's trying to get at her. I'm thinking it's more of he's trying to play the game. He's like, man, I got to put in some work now, man. Like, or do y'all think he's about to mess around with her? Maxima say all season 2 should be better than season 1. Yeah, I agree. But how they did this was good. The acting was good all across the board. I don't think was there any weak actors to y'all in this? Sometimes I won't say weak actors, but there's some people that aren't as skilled as others that you can tell, like, saying the difference in between them. Like, to me, all of this flowed. Everybody fit in exactly with their character. Like, even with Jazz, I know I give him a hard time because they got him being a whack character, but Jazz, he could act. You know what I'm saying? He was perfect for that role. So for me, I like it. Carlton did a hell of a job. Of course, Will did a good job. What's his name? Jabari Smith, I think. Or I forgot what his last name was. But yeah, they did a good job with this. I know people were asking me, what you think about it? I'm like, man, I like it. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? There's some parts that we laugh at. But, I mean, that's with every show. Let me see. Do I know how to... All right, we got about 25 minutes. Yeah, we got something. Damn, boy, my computer be going slow. Here we go. All right. Oh, now this is dope right here. Cold enough to chill my bone. Feels like I don't know you anymore. I don't understand why you're so cold. How can I get this on here? Damn, I'm trying to switch the damn screen. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. But yeah, overall, I mean, this season was great. Let me see. We got the Eiffel Tower. We got. So I walked when I went to the Eiffel Tower. I walked up to this part. No. I just walked up to this one. We didn't walk up to the top one, but they only had one elevator working. But yeah, all like everything in Paris, if you ain't been, like, is legit. Like, just roll up under here. You can really see like the main parts of Paris in one day. You could just go in here. Everybody go over here. You can take the photos and stuff. They got the bridge in front of it. Be careful, because the Turks and the Africans, they gonna hustle your ass over here on this bridge. They gonna hustle you. So you know what I'm saying? Be careful. Be careful. Matter of fact, let me get in the mood real quick. All right. We in Paris. All right. We got to get our art on real quick. We got to do it for the people. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you. I got this scarf off one of the Africans over there. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. They over there, like, you can buy these out there like the little gift shops, or you can get them from the Africans. Now, I'm just saying, I don't know if they real or not, but hey, it works. It worked. You know what I'm saying? I got this from the African. I think I spent like €4 on this month. I got a little Eiffel Tower keychain somewhere too. I got the whole set for like $4 or something, for like €5. Then you already know it. I'm on the street with the street vendors. You already know where I'm at. I'm out there with it. I'm out there with it. How far does it go up? About half. I don't know why that one ain't focused. You gotta give it a second, I guess. True art. If you put your glasses on, you can see that. I don't know why it ain't focusing. Hold on. There you go. Damn, you gotta keep your hand over here. Come on, focus, focus, focus. There you go. There you go. There you go. And what's at the top of? Oh, it's a circle. I'm not sure. This is just pre-production right here. This is before they actually put the steel beams in there. I'm looking at the I'm looking at the photo. I'm like, all right, we got to add some lights to this. Oh, I don't know. We might not have the electrical budget. We might just have the steel infrastructure. We ain't got the electrical budget. But it's what, two, four? All right. Hey, y'all need to be tagging Hilary Banks. Y'all need to be tagging Hilary Banks and letting her know we doing another one for her. We doing the Perry, the final send off. It's the final countdown. All right, what else do we need with the Eiffel Tower? We're gonna go in a little more detail, but what else do we need with the Eiffel Tower? We need a plane or something. A plane to the side. We need, and what we got? We got 15. Yeah, we got like 15. Man, we might have to cut that thing short, but we're gonna finish this one for sure. Maybe not tonight. Well, I might end up finishing at the end of the Power episode. I might even do it while we talking about Power. Yeah, right now, Cheryl, this is the finale photo. So this might take a while, you know what I'm saying? I want this one to be one of my best artwork. This right here is what I got in mind. This is the vision right here. This is the vision right here. Now it ain't no wardrobe change. I had a polo and a sweater on. I was out earlier. She was actually kind of warm outside, but I was out earlier. I had to go run a few errands. I sit around in like t-shirts at the crib. I gotta go handle some business. Handle some business. But and then since we in Paris, I had to go, saying, put the scarf on. I used to have this scarf hanging up in my office. Good old Perry. Now there's an American burger spot when you're going down to the Arc. So if you go across. Let me see. Yeah, once you go across the bridge in front of the Eiffel Tower, when you start headed down towards the Arc, there's an American spot there. There's an American like hamburger place, but they got other things in there also. Man, I was over there. We ran into some other Americans, and I guess they knew the owner. So we were drinking. Like we didn't even go out that night. I think this is probably like a Wednesday or Thursday night. We didn't even go out. We just hung out with like the owner of this little it's like an American bar, but he ain't American or nothing. But shit, the people like the other Americans, we were Americans, so shit. Man, we were drinking all night, man. I tell you, ain't nothing better than, a nice little free drink. Ain't nothing better than a nice little free drink, especially when you're on the road. Mo was a rolling stone, dum dum. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left was his YouTube. Paris is nice, but don't get confused. Right when you leave outside this area here, Paris gets dangerous. You think Paris is just friendly over there, but yeah, Paris, hey, it gets dangerous over there. True story. My first time I went there, I seen an African jump off the bridge. I swear to God. He jumped off the bridge because the police were after him. He cracked his head open. We just got off we were going down the stairs for we were coming back to go up the stairs off the little boat tour. And one of the dudes jumped off the bridge. That bridge ain't no joke now. The bridge right here in front, if I can find a preach for you, man, it's some crazy shit you'll see over there. But man, overseas ain't it's different. Just put it like that. It's different. Oh yeah, and we 4 days sober. We ain't drinking 4 days. I said, man, I can't drink if Carlton out here going through withdrawals. But since Carlton is off, I might get me a drink tonight. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. We about to try to finish this. Hey, what else do we need to put in here? We got the foundation. What else we got in Bel-Air? We do need the Bel-Air logo. Let me see. Do I got a Bel-Air logo? A Bel-Air logo would be perfect, like right over here, symbolizing from Bel-Air to Paris. You know what I mean? That would be nice. Bel-Air to Paris. Oh, we got to put the antenna at the top too. It is no longer Bel-Air Academy. It is Bel-Air High. It is Bel-Air High because the student body president high as a motherfucker. The BSU representative high than a motherfucker. The Founders Award high than a motherfucker. It's Bel-Air High. It's no longer Bel-Air Academy. Not with Carlton on the streets. Excuse me. Michael said, I'm very nice with artwork. Hey, I mean, your last name is Moore. My last name is Moore. What do you think this is? This is nice at work too. We Moors. That's what we do. That's what we do. We Moors. We do it all. You know what I mean? We do it all. If y'all need y'all car painted, holla at me. I'll paint your car. You need dents removed. Oh, I got a little dent removal kit. I can get that about. You need your tire pressure checked. I got you on that. You need your tires rotated. Give me 3 days. I'll handle that. But mostly everything I do for y'all, I can do a same day turnaround. You know what I mean? Drop it off, and I got you. Oh man. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. We're gonna have to finish this up a little bit later. But we got the finale. Overall, I give it a 10. They held my attention, and each week there weren't any filler episodes to me, in my opinion. There wasn't any filler episodes. We're gonna finish this up, man. I just be trying to give y'all the full entertainment. We can always come back and do this. We got Waco, the aftermath on Sunday. Monday, we'll do episode 3. Tuesday, we'll do episode 1 of the White House Plumbers. And of course, we just got Powers on Friday now. So all of our streams are moving towards Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, Monday and Tuesday, and Friday for sure. Wednesday will still be off, and I'll start having free lives on Thursday. Free lives or talk about Power on Thursday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out because we got to shift our dates because our Sundays are coming back now. But that's Bel-Air, man. Hit that like button. Definitely appreciate everybody for coming in here tonight. We're gonna finish this drawing though. I know Kendall gonna be on my head. Mo, we finished that drawing. I done threw the whole book away, probably. I need to check the trailer for Continental. Where's it? What's that on? Yeah, I'm gonna put them in the tab. So Waco the Aftermath. That's gonna be our Monday show. But on Sunday, we're gonna talk about episode 1 and 2 since it's already dropped. And since it come out on Sundays, we're gonna talk about it on episode 3 on Monday. The White House Plumbers comes out on Monday, so we'll talk about that on Tuesday. So Waco the Aftermath, Sunday and Monday, and then Tuesday, the White House Plumbers. If you got Amazon Prime, then yeah, you can watch Prime movies. If you're paying for Amazon Prime, you can watch Prime shows for free. Talking about that action movie coming out tomorrow. Well, I don't really be big on. It's got to be a movie that it really is attracting me to it. Because if not, man, it's hard for me to go to the movie theaters, man. I just wait for it to come out the stream. It's just so much easier because, man, I'm frugal as hell, man. Dropping off a 50-piece, 75-piece every time to go to the movies, man, hell with that. I'm better off paying the $19.99 to get it at the house the first day. I don't know, man. We'll see. I'll check it out. Ashley K said, I'm a Moor and I don't be drawing like that. Hey, well, I didn't say all, so that's the thing about us Moors. The reason our name is Moor because we do more than a little bit. More of this, more of that. See, I do a little bit more of talking shit, more of drawing. Like you do more of other stuff. You see what I'm saying? Michael Moore does more drawing. You said he better than me at it. So you see what I'm saying? As a Moor, there's no failure with us. We just do more. You know what I mean? We just do more. I can't sing, but guess what? I'm going to sing more. I ain't that good of a drawer, but guess what? I'm going to draw more. I ain't the best person on YouTube, but guess what? I'm going to give y'all more entertaining content than anybody else when it comes to these TV shows, because don't nobody break a show down like Mo break a show down, because Mo break a show down how a show's supposed to be broken down. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to see y'all in an hour. We about to watch Power because we got to get focused. All this rah ha ha, oh, I'm doing drugs at school. No. We selling drugs at school. We getting over the Power. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I'm Mo.J, man. I appreciate everybody. Support the channel. Cash App's at the bottom of the screen. MOEDOTJ. See y'all in an hour, man. See y'all in an hour.